Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Oh, yes. The help is needed always. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.BREALTV. Welcome to it. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C-.
Happiest of Monday to you all.
Word. Oh, we have the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo, in the buildings.
Buddy.
All right. In the treehouse, we got the treehouse crew, Bolton Blampo, Brabra, and the Dominator.
Yo, we're doing good. What up?
Are you?
I think so. I think we're good, right?
All right,
You guys good?
This
I hate speaking for everyone.
pretty good. All right, we got the illustrious son Doobie in the house.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? I'm just happy it's Monday. I love you guys. Word up, man. I'm happy to be here. Word.
Yes, and we also have the concentrate king, Cali Blaise.
What it do? Welcome back. Double.
Welcome back. Hey, salute to everybody that was listening to us earlier this morning on Shade 45, the Lord Seer special. Son Doobie, Eric, Bobo, and I were sitting in, filling in for Lord Seer. Salute to my bro. And it was a good show, man. So much love to all y'alls out there.
You know, I hear that he basically just takes the whole month off. So the month on his show in December is all guest hosts. So
Wouldn't it be nice?
yeah, so thank you very much for having us on there, man.
Yeah.
Word up, man. Big shout out to Lord Seer once again, man.
Yeah.
Would you have committed to the whole month, Bobo, if he said, Bobo, that's
You know
a
what?
month?
I won't be honest. That was
That's what you thought?
the closest feeling of like OG Soul Assassins
Radio.
that have gotten in a long time. Just the whole like setup. beat
Without
for
the
radio.
sketches, though.
Without the sketches, but I'm just saying the kind of just being there in front of the thing in the station, but then be able to just say what we want or curse and all that stuff. It was very PG, of course. You know, it wasn't anything like what we do, but
Well, it wasn't PG because we cursed.
but PG-13.
We just didn't have, like, our normal, like the bits that we used to have when we were doing radio,
Yeah,
which was not very PG.
You know, when we were talking about
I thought it was like NC-17, somewhere around there. You know
Oh, it was
what I'm
above
saying?
that even. We would have had an R rating.
We had a hard
We wouldn't have had an X. Only one show would have maybe had an X, but the rest would have had an R.
Porn star or something.
Okay, so we had this co-host Alisha Klass, who was the queen of anal at that point. Like her cover art for her movie at the time was her.
Getting a butthole plowed.
No,
Oh.
it was not plowed. It was by itself,
Okay.
but it was significant. Let's just say.
Was it open?
Yeah.
Ah,
It
so
was
you could
gaped.
see her soul.
It was gaped.
Ah, you could see her past.
and
Oh no.
the name of the
And-
movie. Should we say the name of the movie?
Let's just say the name of the movie.
I mean, it's called Behind the Spink Door.
To find the spink door. So,
Wait.
we would have this segment called Ask Alisha, right? Where chicks would ask her questions about relationships, sex, whatever, we knew where it was going to go to. So we let it there. And, eventually this chick says, like, I want to give my guy my butt for the first time, but, like, I don't know what to do. And my friend told me it hurts. What do I do, Alisha? Well, first, before he inserts his penis into your anus.
Right.
You have to lay sideways and just relax. That right there, boom. Or went to an ex.
Yeah.
And before you know it, we had to fire her over that conversation.
Wow.
Man, I'll never.
Apparently, chicks got to get sideways for this. You know what I'm saying? If it's their first time, according to Alisha.
No, but I do remember that she mentioned when she mentioned butt juice or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
She said something in this area.
In this area.
The next show, we called into the office. We need to talk to you, like immediately.
Yeah, they pulled me in. It definitely pulled me in. They're like, B, got to get rid of her. I'm like, what? Why?
Gotta go.
Why?
You didn't hear that show? It was hilarious. Yeah. It was hilarious.
We're gonna get rid of the ass juice conversation.
But we need to get,
Yeah.
but we need to, be free of the ass juice.
It was great.
God damn it. It was gold.
Probably was.
It was
great.
fucking on-air gold.
Bet.
And-
But they couldn't have it because they started getting phone calls by certain groups.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what is this? This is graphic material. Well, it's for adults on a Friday fucking night. What's the big deal?
Thank you.
Exactly.
But apparently, the anal penetration was too much for them.
And I do remember that show that when she came to the studio,
Oh, she was so sad,
she
bro.
came to the
Fuck.
studio and she just bought these new headphones.
Oh, my,
These
you
new,
gotta
like,
go there.
kind of
bro.
like all bedazzled out headphones
Wow.
for her,
That's
to be able to use. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because she was going to be a part of the show, like for real. And man, they clipped that dream real fast, boy. All it took was one anal penetration conversation.
Just one.
Oh, just one. That's all it takes.
Is this her right here?
Yes, that's her. When she won the award for best anal scene that year.
I was trying to find a clean photo of her. It's hard
Yeah,
on Google.
not too many to find clean photos of Alisha.
I think I remember her from the 90s.
She used to be with Seymour Butts.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Seymour. He was great.
Yeah, they were actually going to get married
Yeah.
for a time, and then they split.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was her, and they used to go out banging people together.
Yeah, and
was a
he's seen
legend.
her butt more times than anybody.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
the world.
Yeah, he was a legend back then, man.
He's a cool dude. He was a friend of ours. He
Oh, yeah.
every now and then comes sit in.
Oh, dope.
We met her through him.
Oh, I got you.
And he was like, hey, you guys should have her on the show. She's fucking great. I'm
Dope.
like, I bet she is, huh?
Didn't he wind up having a show?
Dope.
Huh?
Didn't he wind up having a show like on HBO?
He did have a
or
show
some
on
shit. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he had a show on HBO that
That's right.
did his thing, man. Salute to
family.
bro.
Yeah.
His real name is Adam. Salute to Adam, man. He was a good guy.
They called him Adam, and they had his mom on the show.
Yeah, his mom
Yeah,
was on the show.
It was good.
That's
Oh, she
dope.
was like the producer.
Oh man, if he ever
and-
comes to LA, because I think
Yeah.
he's in New York, but if he's ever in LA again, or maybe he was in LA and went to New York.
Yeah,
One of the
he's
two.
not here, but
Think about this dude.
Yes.
That's
He
our
was
bro right
legend.
there.
The
Doesn't he look weirdly like a combination of Simon Rex and Matt McConaughey? It's like
And Mike D.
Mike McConaughey and Mike D.
And Mike D, too. He looks a little Mike D.
All right.
Simon McConaughey D.
Yep, there you go.
yeah, I last chatted with him maybe like about 6 months ago via Twitter, like DM and stuff like that. And he was saying that he was doing some cannabis kind of like stuff because he's out of the business.
Well, yeah. It's hey, listen, you can't be a 60-year-old porn star.
Man,
You might be pushing it getting into your 50s. Nobody wants to see your gray-haired balls, my. Fuck out of here with that shit. Let the young bucks do what they do.
Shouldn't say no one. There's a genre for everybody. And
You know what? You're right.
There's
That's
a genre
true.
for
Like,
everybody.
You can't.
you're not wrong on that because I was never like a big porno fan, but like I know there are subgenres that happen like for the gilfs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
exactly.
gummy and
Grandmas,
the
yeah.
gummy gilfs.
Crazy.
Oh man, dude, when certain homies had a studio downtown before I came downtown, they had a box of pornos that probably you would have found maybe in Doobie's closet back in the day. I don't know about these days because you're a different man today. Yeah. But the one that we saw that was like the most mind blowing was the gummies.
Yeah.
Right? And we're not talking about candies. We're talking about old bitches
No
taking their
teeth.
teeth out, sucking dick.
Oh,
Gummies.
man.
Yep.
60, 70-year-old ladies doing porn, sucking dick with their gums, gummies.
Old gum job.
Yeah, and it's not even
It's
like
no. It's like that Instagram post we saw the other day someone was playing. Will not say who was playing it.
Right.
But it was this old lady who still kind of look okay. Like she still goes on dates and shit. And she's, oh, yeah, when I know it, I like to ride. I ride about for real. And this is a 70-year-old grandma saying this. And she said, when it gets really real, I pop these out, and you already know what's going to. Like, oh, shit.
oh.
How old's
I was like, scared. Are you scared?
Are you scared?
Were you hurt?
Yo,
I was hurt.
man. But I'll tell you this, Mr. Butts, Seymour Butts, one day, he had to hit me up. He said, yo, you want to come down to a shoot?
Oh, man.
Thought about it for a minute. I says, you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go to he had a place in Encino
Yeah, I remember that. I went to there at that spot. Yeah.
with so I guess they were saving money. They said, we're just gonna shoot at the house. I was like, God damn, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And he got mad at one of the male actors because he wasn't functioning correctly.
Waste of time.
He wasn't
money.
getting his fuck on right.
Oh my God. And Adam got so pissed off and like, yo, man, do I have to get a stunt dick? I don't always have to use my dick to cover, all this kind of stuff. And like the guy, like,
Yeah, he's retired. He don't want to have to get fluffed out to go do a scene. And
I'm like, the pressure, you know what I mean? The girls, they don't have to worry about anything.
But that's the thing,
pressure.
Bobo. Dudes all think, oh, I got a big dick. I could be a porn star.
Nah.
Ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got, can you get your dick hard in a group of 10, 15 people with lights
while they watch you.
while they're watching you? And most people cannot do that. That's not
That's a
normal,
different. That's a different state of
yeah.
mind to have.
And you add to the fact that it's not like this continuous scene. It's like they're trying to get these different shots, and they're going to yell cut, and you have to stop.
You got to
Right.
stop.
And then you got 5-10 minutes, change the scene around, and then all right, you got to be ready to go in that time. It's time to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
You sound like you've been on a few sets there, Steve.
I have.
He's like, yeah.
Yo, mine just went off right now, bro. Can we rewind that, bro? He
Shout
went
out
off.
Vivid Entertainment.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right off the 101.
by the 101,
Right
huh?
by the 101.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to them headquarters
And
before.
Encino and Reseda is all the locales where all these.
If you looked at any porn back in the days, it always said Encino and Reseda or Van Nuys.
Yeah, that was the
Or Van
Valley
Nuys.
was the porn capital. Now it's OC, but
Oh, really? Over the valley?
a lot of them went over to OC somehow.
Dude, as being at a couple of these shoots was like what made me change my whole perspective on porn. Because, when you first see it, you're like, oh, this really happened. Just a person there that caught the camera and, the guy delivering the pizza to the girl. And she's like, oh, hey, I don't have any money. You're like, wow, But then when you see it get filmed, you're like,
Oh, dude,
this is
a lot of
work.
work.
I
It's
used to
work.
live right next door to this doctor who was freshly divorced, but him and his young son lived in the house. Like, son didn't go with mother. And, he would do that thing where you lease your crib out to film companies, and he wouldn't lease it out to, like, regular movies. It was all porn.
Yeah.
So, like, on any given fucking weekend, we could be coming back from paintball practice, and the fluffers will be getting the dudes ready in the fucking tennis court
Right.
in the house next door. And they're not even covering this shit up.
Yeah.
They're not thinking that kids live next door or whatever, you know what I mean? They're just openly out the tennis court. Like,
Yeah.
Now, by the way, law-wise, if it's my property, am I allowed to be naked in my yard or no?
you would probably have to cover it because, like, you would have to have some sort of covering so that it's not a decent exposure, but
But it is on my property.
But it is on your property. If it's covered and no one else could see it to complain about it, you can do what the fuck you want.
No, I meant like if it's in the open. Like
No.
you don't have the right to.
No, that's indecent exposure.
Like your front yard? No, you can't be
No,
naked.
backyard. Like
Backyard.
if I was in my yard and I'm just curious.
Just wanted to swing.
I want to be fucking in the sun, completely naked.
Well, that's not your front yard. That's
no,
not in the
backyard. That's what I meant. Like
No, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like as long as no one could see it from the
Okay.
front public eye, then you'd probably be cool. But if your neighbors could see it and their kids could see it, like over the fence line or whatever, yeah, then that's still indecent.
I think it'll really be ineffective. You know, you live right by a family, and the kids were able to see it, and you were doing it, and they you know.
No, I'm not talking about if it's right. I just wonder if legally can I be like, hey, tough shit is my yard. You know what I mean? That's what I was wondering.
If your fence line is high enough to where kids can't see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure people fucking walk around butt naked in their backyard all the time.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Knowing
come
that
on,
people
bitch.
could see them.
Yeah.
They don't give a
Blaise is
fuck.
thinking about it.
No, I do. I have on my pool. It's blocked. I can do it all the time, but nobody can see, so I'm not worried. What I was saying is, if they could see, would I be able to get in trouble on my own property?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, if the kids saw, I think if someone's family saw.
Well, let's just say this, right? Like if your wall is so high, like the standard that every city, you know, requires your wall should be, no one should really be looking over your wall to see what you're doing.
But what
So
if their
that's
house
that's
they
an
can see
invasion
from
of
upstairs?
privacy, right?
True, yeah.
So if it's above to where, like, okay, let's just say the wall is a 6 to 7 foot wall, and your kid is like 4 foot something. You know, that wall is, you know, high enough to where your kids can't fucking see it. But if the kid climbs up the wall and sees over,
That's a different thing.
that's a different thing. But that's not on you.
Right.
Know what I mean?
But what about like his window? Let's say he's on the second floor, right? And he, from the second floor of his window, he can see my.
Well, they could
backyard.
file a complaint.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what it is. It's filing a complaint. I've thought about
Excuse me, sir. You're butt naked in your backyard, and the kids can see from their bedroom window. It's inappropriate. We need you to stop.
Yeah, what's inappropriate is those little bastards looking at me in the yard. Go back and play. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I mean, if their window is in eyesight, it's not like they built the window there.
Little Johnny looking through your window going, ooh la la. Yeah, you don't want that, brother. Trust me.
Tell them kids to stop looking at me, goddammit.
Kids
Hey,
like,
tell those
"Hey, what
kids-
the fuck you looking at?
Yeah, fuck you looking at.
Timmy and Tiffany are looking intent.
Yeah, never seen a dick before.
Oh my God! You looking at what the school? What?
It
What?
says that in California, it requires that prosecution must prove that the defendant intended to draw attention to
Yeah.
their genitals.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Okay.
like you in your backyard, you're not intending to do that. You're just walking around the way you are. If you were like
You're wrong.
broadcasting, like putting a screen out front while you're in the back,
Put reflectors.
putting mirrors to like,
Is
Look at me. Look at me. Look.
hey, you guys, look at my fucking yard over here.
And my
Push it.
balls.
Check my
shrubbery.
ball. Check my ball swing.
Check out the shrubbery over here
It
and over
says
here.
that law specifies that exposure must be done for the purpose of sexual arousal or offending.
oh, so
Oof.
really, if you're fucking then, and they happen to see, then you can't get in trouble because you're actually in the middle of an act, and by law, that's all right.
They're invading your
Exactly.
privacy if they're watching that. If it's in view,
yeah.
Right.
No, now,
That's how I feel.
if you continue to watch, that means you're dirty.
but here's the thing, right? If you know there's a window there and they might possibly be able to see, then you're an exhibitionist because you're taking a chance. Somebody might be at that window. Just like the two people that that Aton geeked out off of that one time in Canada.
Yeah.
Totally
Voyeur.
invaded their privacy, but they weren't looking for their privacy not to be invaded.
They
'cause
knew they
they were
were out.
fucking in a hotel room, or it wasn't their hotel room. They were fucking in their apartment on the side of a hotel that had a shitload of balconies and people that come out to those balconies that could just watch you fuck right
They knew
there.
somebody was looking.
Oh yeah, they knew Aton was there filming
Right.
for sure.
Aton, he shot it in 4K.
He got the money shot even. How about that?
He shot it in 4K.
He didn't even take the camera away
Damn.
from the money shot. He
Not the
stood
money.
intently on the money shot.
Not the money
And
shot.
that footage.
You know what the money shot is. If you're a porn, if you know what porn is, the money shot. You know what it is.
It's completion.
Yes, and he caught the completion. He didn't fucking go away from it. We were like, whoa.
You know? No, not at all. He stayed focused.
And
Said, let me try out this new zoom I got on this camera.
it's working
You know, I
pretty good.
chewed his ass out for that. I said, don't you be coming in my room and filming people fucking over here. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
He needed that for the spank tank.
I should never have pointed it out to him because I seen it randomly. We were on the balcony smoking. I'm like, oh shit, look, these motherfuckers are fucking right here. What did he do? He ran and got his camera and was geeked out on it.
He just gave Blaise
Damn.
some fuel, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh well, this
You know,
is all.
20 minutes
No,
of
but
that
you're
footage is balls, probably.
Well, that's all side. It's all sideways. There's no way to get front or back. It's just sideways fuck action.
Yeah.
You know, in the many years of touring that I did, it was like I would sometimes in a hotel, you'd see it. Like
Of
you'd see
course.
someone.
If you go to your balcony and you're across the street, across from another hotel or a apartment building or
Yeah.
condos, whatever, you might like one time out of 20 see some people fucking on the other side,
Oh, yeah.
and they know you're watching them. They want you to see them.
Actually, yes.
In New York, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
In the
All the
All
time.
the time.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah,
up
yeah.
against the windows, like, and they know you can see. They're exhibitionists. They do it
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah,
like,
that's
if
true.
you're
The ones you see are exhibitions.
correct, and they
Yeah,
know
yeah.
they're making sure you can see them. The light
want
is
you to
on. Yeah, the light's on. They're up against windows. Like they're on balconies. Like if you're in New York, yo, just know. And by the way, real talk. If you're ever in like a hotel room that you can see, know that there's a creep with a telescope. Like people.
Yeah, that too.
not-
Binoculars,
yes,
telescopes.
bro.
shit.
They're watching you, and especially if it's a hotel.
Some people catch you by accident, and
Yo,
others are
and
intently trying to
intently,
catch.
and they record it. These people can use these telescopes and record it and get right into your room.
Why are
so
you
be
talking about me like that?
Like, you know,
Yeah. Tell us
there's a
about
guy in fucking apartment B something over there. Like, okay, they're about to fuck at like 6:20.
Yep.
Let me get my rig together. You know what I'm saying?
No,
They got them on schedule and shit.
Yeah. Timing.
All right.
We're done with it.
Tommy and Mary fuck at 6:20, and Jenny and Timmy fuck at 8:30.
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. Let me just get my.
Well,
And they're ready for the fuck show every time. You know, there's exhibitionists, and then there's people willing to be
Voyeurs.
the exhibitor.
Yeah.
so Eitan, taking it that you're just going to keep that.
He's the
footage-
exhibitor.
He's going to just keep that footage. We all know that you have it, and you're just going to like.
This
keep
is a
it.
long time to keep it. You should have discarded that shit a long time ago.
I don't think he.
But I think Eitan has like a quasar telescope, something like futuristic, like
Wow.
you know, like you could see everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Giving him a lot of credit.
the saying, man.
You wonder
he's
what
a
he does with the
photographer.
drone.
Okay.
Speaking of drones, people seen a shitload of them in New York the other night.
Jersey, I think. Right?
Jersey, yeah, there you go.
Yep, it was Jersey. Tons of them. And
Were people trying to shoot him down or some shit?
yeah, yes. And then now I saw some conspiracy shit that they're nuclear bomb sniffing drones and
Nuclear bomb sniffing
I
drones.
swear, yes, that they can like detect uranium or whatever.
But why would
fuck's
they?
in it.
Why would the government just unleash them like that without letting?
Supposedly somebody snuck a nuke in. I mean, bro, these are all conspiracy
Siphon
things.
filter.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
The-
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Not
the
spreading
conspiracies
these
are very
That's
cute.
crazy.
I'll tell you this though, it is a trip that all those drones are in the sky, you know, for the whole part of the night. Eitan had showed me a video. What was it, like 3 weeks ago? It's been happening for
Yeah.
a long time already,
It's just getting light now.
and they're trying to figure out who's doing it. Like
Yeah.
the government is playing. They're like, well, we're trying
Well,
to.
they're not our drones.
Yeah, that.
Well, whose fucking drones are they?
The drone club.
You know, because they're gonna fucking say, okay, well, there could be Russian drones, there could be North Korean,
Maybe it's
drones,
the drone
China
club.
drones.
Drone club, right?
It's the drone club, son.
It's a drone club.
There you go.
You know, it's a bunch of guys that they get together and he says, "All right, we're gonna fly all of our, drones."
Yeah, just like you
operator
put
right.
together a bike,
Drone
put together a
operator.
car, put
Drone
together a motorcycle.
Exactly.
You could put together a fucking drone.
Right,
You know, it
right.
was good. I sent a little clip into the thing, but nobody watches them because we all send like 9,000. But there's a dude who put together like 5 or 6 big drones and made it look like a UFO. It crashed when it went down. He wrote about to fuck with my neighbors, and this thing went up, and it was looking just like a UFO, and it wouldn't have been able to.
There's probably a lot of that these days. People fucking with their neighbors. Eitan just said that the government stated that they are not human-made drones.
Okay.
So the dog made them.
Who said this?
The government.
Government.
That
Government.
They're not human made.
They're not human-made drones, apparently.
So
That we have nothing to do with those drones.
these are now alien drones. I mean,
They're admitting.
You know, we made a
Really?
song about drones and prophets of rage.
Damn.
What's the first couple lines?
I don't remember. It's insignificant to me at this point.
Now
Just
that's crazy.
referencing a song.
That's crazy. The government would say that.
I want to know who said it and where he got his info.
I want to know
It's not a viable.
whoever made these drones.
I mean, you all right?
Yeah,
Blaise,
not a
that
viable source.
sometimes Mr. Misinformer.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but
Good.
I heard the same thing, that the government pretty much said they're not our drones. We don't know.
When they say the
what
government, a person still, I want to know from what sector and who said this. The government is like they. You know, they say. You know what I mean?
The press secretary probably went and stated this because that's the representative of the government.
Yeah.
Whenever there's going to be a statement on behalf of.
Yeah.
So it's probably the White House press secretary.
So
surprised we
we
didn't see
really
it, though.
shouldn't be shooting at them then.
No.
Yeah, let's not.
But Golden Goose went on the air and said, I see the drone. Got to shoot them down. We should be shooting them down.
No.
And so people go get their guns and try to shoot them down.
And that's going to be
And it's the dumbest shit that you could say to people. Like, hey, if you see these things, fucking shoot them down. You don't know what the fuck they are.
Especially if they're not human made.
And here comes the laser.
Yeah, what if it's you're shooting at an actual alien and this motherfucker decides, I'm going to disintegrate this human fucking dickhead right here.
I can't find anything on the not
See?
human made part.
Thank you.
Oh, well.
There's no, I knew.
I was about to say, because that's
we
a
would
little
have all
scary.
saw it, bro.
They look human made.
Well,
to me.
look,
look
it's
human
not,
made to me.
listen, it's not uncommon for the fucking government to deny some shit.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
No
say
matter
it.
how they deny it, whether they said, well, this is not human made or this is not made American made. They're in denial of it.
Right, but what he was saying is they admitted it, and I was like, no, they didn't. We would have all heard that.
Yeah, I
Like
wish
if
I'd
the
known.
government actually did it, we would have all known that. Now
Well,
just-
I heard that somewhere too, aside from Maton saying it right.
And then when you go to when you go to Twitter, it goes to the reader's added context. Nowhere in the video did the spokesperson say the drones are
See
not
what I mean?
human.
So, yeah, misinformer. Like what's the
Posters
name?
So like
assuming this, but yeah.
that's the problem with social media though. Like people
Yeah.
will post a video and then they'll post a little context with it. Like I literally don't believe 99% of the
Yeah,
shit
you shouldn't.
posted on
And
social
you shouldn't.
media.
Hey, it happens on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X.
Oh, yeah.
Here on YouTube even. Oh man,
Yeah.
YouTube it has become like, I mean, I don't even.
Haven.
Misinformation.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
There's
Dude.
some wild,
I get you in
stuff,
trouble.
Dude,
wild stories on there.
Wild captioning,
Wild
wild
cap-
descriptions that ain't nowhere near the truth.
You know, because, like, dude, like you said, like, there's so much. There's some really good stuff on YouTube. You can find some really cool stuff and be like, oh, man, it's cool. But there is a cornucopia of misinformation on there that just gets repeated by people every day who don't know any better.
That's to keep people unbalanced, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You give them a little bit of truth and a whole lot of misinformation, and people are struggling to figure out what is really real out here.
That's what.
You know what I mean? You want to believe that the simplest explanation is and the most rational one is the truth, but sometimes that's bullshit too. So like you don't even know what is like actual.
That's why you got to do
fact.
your research.
You got to do your
Yeah,
research
you
and
see
do
something.
Yeah.
Because
Research.
the truth is out there. The facts are out there. You just have to search, and they're just trying to make it harder for you to find this information.
Yeah.
But it is out there.
Well, you know, I think at this point, they who is they realize that people buy into bullshit rather easily, because before they even look into what it is to be educated about it, they'll just buy into it automatically. I mean, everybody does that. You know, like someone says, "Hey, this motherfucker just shot somebody around the corner," right? And somebody might say, "Hey, this motherfucker didn't shoot nobody."
Yeah.
Fucking making that shit up.
That's why.
And then, you know, if you don't hear from the person, you're left to think, well, did he shoot someone or didn't he?
Damn.
Yeah. Hey,
Right?
yeah, B, I was going to say that there's folks like on the weekends, man, if you're in downtown in L.A., and there'll be so many people, if there's a game, and, you know, sometimes somebody will say something like there's a shooting or something like that, but there's not a shooting. Nothing's happening. It's just him just trying to get the attention of, you know, a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about that's happened in clubs where people got stomped to death, where motherfuckers
pulled, man.
act like they heard a shot and they didn't hear shit.
Oh,
But they, you know, started screaming that shit out and people fucking
Yeah.
in a rush to get the fuck out,
Wow.
stomp somebody out by accident.
Yeah, right. Remember
Same.
Channel Live, Spark and Madism, that track, Channel
Yeah.
Live. They did a show, I think it was in 95 or 96 at this place called the Underground in Bayside, Queens. And it was underground because it was downstairs. So it was this like somewhat like wider than a normal staircase, but still kind of narrow. Went down and you could fit, I'm guessing, I have no idea, maybe 500 people in there, 1,000. Like it was pretty big down there, right? Probably 500-700, whatever. Bro, they were performing and somebody fucking let off a shot, and two people, one was in ICU or like in a coma for months, and the other person was paralyzed from. Two people almost died from that trampoline.
Panic.
Because they all went to get to that staircase and were just running people over on the stairs.
That's chaos and panic
was, man.
that runs at the same time, and that's when someone gets killed or hurt
It was
very badly. You know what I'm saying? And
They were both girls, too. People were trampling them. And one, like I said, was like done, couldn't walk anymore, paralyzed. And the other one was in a coma for months. Fucked up.
Damn.
you know,
Shit happened, but fuck.
That's crazy. Yeah.
yeah. But nobody wants to be accountable for the fuck shit they be saying or doing or causing. You know, these days it's crazy. Well, I mean, it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do, B? Yo, check this out. I just want to say to anyone listening here right now, if you got a Sirius XM subscription and you listen to Shade 45 or anything on Sirius, Bobo and I will be sitting in for our brother Lord Sear, who's on vacation right now on Shade 45. In the morning here on the West Coast, it's 9 a.m., but it's noon time for y'all on the East, and everybody else could do the math. If you got Sirius XM, check us out. We're going to be on tomorrow with Demrick and Dizzy Wright, and on Wednesday we're going to have the Coyotes up in there. So check us out on Shade 45, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Eastern. Awesome. Say what?
How long is the
That's
show?
nice.
That's nice. We say what?
How long is the show? You start
It's a
9?
3-hour show.
3 hours.
So we played the Coyotes on the Hot or Not thing, right? And it's like a voting with fans, right? They call in and tell you if the joint is garbage or if it's like that shit. And we played 3 locals off of their L Aliens album, and Shaq is featured on this. But we didn't tell people that Shaq was on the feature. We just said this is a group from LA or Hawthorne, California. These guys are called the Coyote. These dudes are dope. But hey, you guys be the judge, whatever, however we articulated it. Boom, it went out. And I said, hey, there's a feature on this. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You could figure it out when it drops, right? And both brothers, Guapo and Blanco, killed their shit on their verses on this song. And then Shaq comes and he destroys it because like he had some metaphors in there that were ridiculous.
People
like
sleep on Shaq.
quotable.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yo,
good.
he slays that shit.
Yeah, he slayed it. We were in there like, ooh.
He is the best rapper of the NBA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Even being retired.
I'll just say this, like, fuck even that label. Just he is a dope hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Let's just take that away that he's a basketball player, because we know he did that and he was a champion, man of steel, most dominant center ever played the game. But aside from his basketball career as a hip hop, like as an MC, as a dude who did shows, as a guy who was in the studio, dope artist.
And don't forget the dubstep he does, like DJ Shaq.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's different game.
But he still kills
But he
it.
kills
Yeah,
that.
he kills
But
it.
I'll say,
Different game, but I'm saying like to not link one to the other, because realistically, if he wasn't a dope hip hop artist, and he was just like a dude who played basketball who wanted to be a rapper and tried it a couple times.
There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of those, but you could label him as the best fucking rapper a best basketball player that rapped. But you can't like pigeonhole him into that and say that, because then it diminishes his work as a hip hop artist, because he's more than that. He is a basketball player for sure, a legendary Hall of Famer, world champ, but he is also a dope hip hop artist who went platinum
Yeah, he
and
did.
who made some classic joints that roll out right now in any jam and people fucking sing with him.
And let's
Yeah.
not forget.
And that's not just because he played basketball.
No,
that's
no,
because
no,
those
of course.
joints slap.
Yeah.
on
Of
their
course,
merit.
of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
It's on his
I
own
mean,
thing.
he did songs with Warren G. Warren G produced some of his songs. He did songs with DJ Quick, Straight Playing. That's still getting played right now. He did a song with Method Man and RZA that RZA did the beat for. So he's like rapping over this Wu-Tang beat.
Preacher.
You know, dude has got like, and he did a song with Biggie.
Yeah, and he killed that
Hey,
verse, by the way.
So,
Preach.
so anyone, right, that is willing to dispute me, go listen to the song Three Locals from Coyote, right? Or Coyote, if you want to say it white boy way like Bolton. Coyote. Check out that song, and then you come try to debate me.
when you look it up, is it Coyotes for Hire or is it just
Coyote for hire.
It is, right? Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's all over the
They're
place.
dope,
But
man.
you can find just L.Aliens.
And
That's
they-
the album.
They kill it live too, and then
Yeah.
it's crazy because they be putting down some liquor, bro. Like when we were, what was it?
They wild out for sure.
But they still get,
But they
a
still
great
get-
fucking show.
Yes, they still.
Because they were pounding that. I think it was Crown. They were drinking on stage at Rhyme Fest. Bro, their performance was still A1. So it didn't make
Yeah.
them sloppy. They still gave the fans a dope show.
Yeah.
Word up,
I
man.
saw them earlier this year, and they were dope, like outside of Rhyme Fest.
Yeah.
And, you know, I saw them, they did a show at the Regent. Me and Dro went, and they were dope. Dope.
That boy's good.
Yeah, they rap.
Yeah, they get it off, and they have their look visually too. Like,
Yeah.
they put time and effort into this too.
Yeah.
Not everybody does. They just go up there in a t-shirt and some jeans and,
Yeah.
and
Big
rock.
sharp.
Look like I just got out of work. Yeah. So salute to them. They're gonna be on Wednesday, so come check it out and all that stuff. Salute to Lord Sear once again for allowing us to do what we do up there. Salute to Doobie. He showed up early as fuck.
Oh, it was dope,
That's
man. I ain't
right.
got nothing to say. I love Lord Sia, man. And you guys forget it, man. Bobo, B, forget it, man. That shit was dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Or here, NYCOG.
I was hearing something today before we went on though, because before we went on, we were in the studio. We listened to Sway in the Morning, and he had B-Boy Victor on there, which they went 15 minutes over.
Right.
I was like,
Oh, that goes
15
in-
minutes over, huh? Okay, but I heard him like when he was like, because Sway was like, so you want to give any shout outs and all that stuff, and he starts giving his shout outs, and he gives this shout out to Raygun. He gives a shout out to Raygun for opening up the platform and getting as many eyes on this as possible. And I thought, see, that's where you lose me. Because she made a mockery, right? And she got the eyeballs on the sport for the wrong reason.
Yes.
And she cheated other women who were more capable and more skilled and more deserving than she was for her to get there. How she got there was genius.
Absolutely.
So for that, props for that.
Yeah.
But did she deserve to be there over the other girls who had far more skills than her? No. And so like when he gave her props for opening up the platform and getting more, I was like, no, sorry, Vic, I can't.
Yeah.
I think you're a talented dude and you represent the U.S. and you're a bad motherfucker. But on this, I cannot agree with.
No.
No, Vic.
I
No.
mean, I will,
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
I will give her props for absolutely giving the internet some of the best memes we've ever laughed at, and seeing that. I think me and Bobo have sent the we've had
That's a
She
long
trademarked
chain.
this move right here. Did you know this?
Yeah, it's called the kangaroo. She
Yes, she trademarked this.
fucking
Who's gonna do it? People tried to do it. They were trying to make a movie about her, right? A little sidebar B movie, documentary stuff, or biography.
yeah.
Is that how you call it? And when it came to the dance moves, she would not allow it. She fucking trademarked her moves. So now they're making a movie about it. They have to call her. They got to pay her. They got to get her approval for the moves.
I mean,
They had to scrap the movie because like they couldn't use any of the dances because she owned the fucking dances she trademarked all them little whack ass moves she had.
Oh, but that's a chance to come up with an even more whacker ones and use them and just base them on her.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
if it's not, if you were to do that, people would be like, "But where's the kangaroo and where's the jackknife?"
yeah, where's the
Which is-
Pac-Man where she did
yeah.
like the
We can't like have a creative, like, our imagination and what we think she could have done in the wackest form.
yeah
It's got to be what we saw, otherwise it's not a good representation.
yeah.
And she shut it down.
What
Yeah.
she did is make a negative into a positive for her.
Yes.
because,
For her, yes,
because
because everybody wants to talk to her.
everybody, and then like even to have like for Halloween, how many people were Raygun,
Yeah.
including Angela B's wife.
Word. Callie Blaise, one happy mama wanted to know what kind of shaver do you use on your head. I use this thing called a peanut. There's a plug-in version, and then there's the wireless battery version. They're very small clippers, but they get it down all the way.
Do you go below the skin like a shave, or do you buzz?
No,
Oh, so you
whole
go
way.
below. I use an Oster 76, whatever they use in the.
I have that too.
That's the one I use with a 000. So that's it. Oster 76. I don't use a razor because if I use a razor,
Yeah, me neither.
I wind up getting like bumps and
The
shit
bumps,
when
yeah.
it grows back in. So I just 000.
I don't
gets it
feel
all the way down.
I feel weird because I bicked it twice in my life,
Feels so
and it
weird.
feels weird.
When
I
it's
can't.
going back in, it like I hate it.
Sen
I
bicks
don't
his
like
shit all the time.
Yeah.
I do.
That trips me out that he can bick his shit like that because, like, he was attached to his hair way more than I was. You've seen me. I cut my shit, grew it back, cut it, grew it back. Cut it. I wasn't necessarily attached to it like the Reyes boys were. You know what I'm saying? And now he bicks his shit. I can't do it. I can't bick my shit. I just don't like the way that it feels. Like it's too smooth and
I
shit.
don't like it either.
So those razors, like are they razors?
No,
or?
like when you go to the barber, they have it's called an Oster. It's a type of clipper. It's a 000. So you just do it, and it literally gets it where it's like
Yeah, it gets everything.
yeah, there you go. Oster, the one on the
I
left.
gotta find that one. The peanuts are good.
Yeah,
The peanuts are small,
And they don't cut you.
and
yeah.
they don't cut you. Yeah, no. All right, I hope that answered your question. All right,
You were
let's
talking
see.
about this one right here?
Yeah, that's the one I use on the road. I use that at home too because it's small. It doesn't take up a lot of fucking space, and it gets the job done, man. Look, check it out.
Yeah.
The job is done deal, bro.
I like your style.
That's
dude.
me exaggerating. I like Crazy Gideon. that was my Crazy Gideon
bang.
sale on the peanut shaver. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the king.
Wow.
I am the king of beepers.
JJ. Where
JJ, the
JJ?
king of beepers.
Where he at though?
Where JJ gone?
Where he
Where he at, though?
Remember?
Who was it? Was there ever? Do you remember seeing those like TV commercials or like sale commercials? Like, we'll sell you this TV. We're over here smashing prices.
That was like Crazy Gideon.
Yeah.
Crazy Gideon was the guy here downtown.
yeah.
He had a shop downtown somewhere, one of these little spots where they be wheeling and dealing and shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't have like a building structure like you walked in. And, like his TVs were all over the fucking place. All sorts of electronics. They
Wow.
were decent.
Right?
They just weren't in this, nice snazzy place like fucking Fry's or
Like showroom, no
Yeah,
showroom.
Yeah, well, he had a showroom. He showed you this, that Crazy Gideon.
Okay. There's a guy that I remember.
We had crazy.
every-
Eddie.
But he was Crazy Eddie.
Yes.
Yes,
Eddie.
every city has a crazy dude.
Yeah,
I
we had
remember
Crazy
watching
Eddie in New
Crazy
York.
Eddie when I first went to New York to start
Yep.
visiting on WOR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bobo.
he would always be on that
Oh, yeah.
that channel, man.
I would imagine that Crazy Gideon started in New York and realized we didn't have a crazy motherfucker here.
But Crazy
No,
Eddie.
in New York, it was Crazy Eddie.
Yeah, that's
But he
No,
Guys remember?
that's
and
what
it's
they did. That's,
insane. He used to do that.
Yeah.
that's what.
Insane.
Prices
in-
are.
Excuse me. Stop talking at the same time. But that's what these two guys just said, right? But what I'm saying is, I think Gideon was from New York and came to L.A. or Southern California didn't realize that, or realized that we didn't have one of those crazy people out here, and became the crazy Gideon here. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have those type of salesmen here. Because in New York, you got all those electronic shops. They're trying to fucking upsell all that shit fast. Yeah. So many shops, like they're going out of sale. We're going out of sale. We got to sell all this.
And on Canal Street, they used to open up, and their opening sign was going out of business because they're all tourists, right?
Yes.
Shopping.
Right.
They have no idea that they've been going out of business for 14 years.
14 years
Literally,
going out
not
of
a
business.
joke.
Dude, how smart.
Clearance sale,
Yes.
everything must go.
Absolutely. So we'd stay by these certain electronic shops for years. Like this one hotel, I'm not going to tell anybody and blow up our spot in case we go back there. But I'm saying there's a bunch, like 4 electronic shops, and one of them was always going out of business every year, every season, all the time. Never went out of business, though.
Never.
Wow, that's
And
brilliant.
always everything must go.
We have to liquidate.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Liquidation.
30 to 50% off.
Yep. Marked up 200%. And then we take off.
And New York had that fucking
That
shit
hustle,
going because
yep.
they'd get the tourists.
It's it.
The tourists that came without a camera. Oh, I fucking
Yep.
need a camera for all this eye candy shit out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We also had like the dopest real camera shop still do is B&H.
True that.
B&H.
B&H.
Yeah, I got
That is-
plenty of shit from
I was about
B&H.
to say, anybody who's been going there long enough knows they had the best and still do the best camera shit in New York is B&H.
That system in there is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Even
like
the up on top, the roof, everything traveling.
that's when you're really gonna do the shit pro style. If you're gonna not,
Yeah.
if you're just like willy nilly, then you go to one of these whack ass fucking electronic shops and
Right.
get yourself a decent cam.
Yeah, B&H is pro.
Yeah, that's pro shit, right?
And those what's it called? They've been there for like at least 30 years. They've been using those tracks forever. So it was pretty cool back then when you'd see everything like on the whatever the fuck conveyor belts up there. It was dope.
All right, so to not get away from where the caption was, Rolling Loud Miami.
What happened?
Any of you guys interested?
Yeah, shout out to Alchemist. He was out there. He
Yes.
was set, shout out to Al always, man, kills it. So yeah, shout out to him.
I mean, the festival itself be killing it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they have there's a culture about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like the way that Coachella has its own culture, Stagecoach has its own culture, Lollapalooza, Rolling Loud, man. They got this young culture like snapped the fuck in.
Yeah.
It is a movement. Yeah.
Yeah, no. They do it better than anybody, I say. You know, as far as the artists that go and play,
Look at that.
some of them need to get their shit together, such as our good friend up here. Well, he's not our friend, but like Kodak here.
Pedro's good friend.
Pedro's good. Well,
Kodak crack.
Pedro's idol.
Yeah.
Nah, not his idol. Well, one of his
One of his
favorites.
faves.
Let's just say one of his favorites. And I fucks with Kodak too. But would I go pay to see his show right now? Probably not. Not till he starts actually doing the songs.
Yeah.
And lets crowds do the songs for him because he don't know the goddamn lyrics.
Have you seen any?
I would, I would not go see him until he gets that shit together. I would definitely go see Travis Scott and L.E. Chopper. I would see, definitely see YG Marley. I would be skipping Sexy Red set.
Same.
And I
But
heard
she's
that-
not there as Triple Red. Sorry, Trippy Red. My bad.
But-
Oh no, there is
No,
Sexy Red.
but
no.
I heard that her show is better than Kodak's.
I heard her
That's from-
show's better than
yes.
Kodak
That's from
too.
Pedro himself, I think,
Yeah.
too.
Well, that not just from him.
Yeah.
Like people have said that, like, in spite of what they feel about her rapping,
Woody Ho Brown.
that she goes in there and she actually gives a fucking show. So salute to her for that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to feel her music to give her props because realistically, she's made a lane for herself.
Big lane.
She's got a good bag coming to her all the time. And, salute to the hustle for that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Because we ain't trying to be
Man, when
haters.
you see her very first video,
Sexy Red?
yeah,
Yeah.
like when she does like her version of that 100 Miles, that song by homegirl Carlton. What's her name? Y'all don't know what I'm talking
No
about.
clue.
God, no.
Vanessa Carlton.
Yes,
Okay.
her first video is her version
Sing
of
it.
that.
Sing it. Let hear.
Uh,
Let her-
I'm not gonna sing.
Come on.
You're gonna just watch.
Come on, mama. Nah, we ain't
I don't know
watching
that
shit.
song. I barely knew the artist.
And you knew who the fuck it was.
Never saw her first video, but can't wait to see her last.
Oh my God, no.
But if you hear that, I'm like saying, "Oh my God, this woman is not gonna blow up."
Is that-
Now, there she is.
Oh, okay. I remember this.
Making my way downtown.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, stop it.
Oh Jesus!
Damn.
Oh,
now I know.
Now, yeah,
Now
What
I
do you
know.
mean?
Okay.
Taste.
I knew it.
Yeah, I know you knew it. You know everything over here as it relates to music.
It had to happen. Sorry.
We're calling him Cyclopedia.
Yeah.
Like that just came off the head right now.
Oh, that was
son.
good. That was good.
Did you guys see Owen Wilson's reaction to Sexy Red? He was at the concert.
Yeah, I
Travis
heard.
Scott brought him out.
I heard. Let's see his reaction.
He's in a portal. He's in a
Like,
portal.
I'm in another universe
Is
right
that
now.
even him?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Travis
yeah.
Scott brought him out on stage.
Well, because let me tell you what about this
That's
man.
dope.
He's a real hip hop fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
grew up off of shit like Wu-Tang and things like this, Beastie Boys, and
Not feeling that red
He's a
though.
skater too.
this shit right here is foreign to this man right
He's
here.
like, what the fuck is this?
Was that Flock?
And he's a white guy. He's as white as Colton.
Man, or is that, or is he saying, "Well, my booty hole brown too"?
Or he's mesmerized, Bobo. He wants some of that.
Oh yeah.
Like he needs him some of that sexy red in his life.
Yeah, the fever.
It's one of the two things. Either he's like tripping,
right?
That really,
or he's tripping.
that really looks like Young Thug with a wig. I swear. She does. It looks like
Yeah.
Young Thug.
I don't
I
know.
saw her
I don't know.
a few weeks back, like a month ago.
Not right.
I saw her live at Flogna.
Yeah.
Wrong, Blaise.
At what?
Wait. Hold. Time out. What?
I saw her at Camp Flogna.
Yeah.
Flogna? What?
Yeah, that's Tyler the Creator's Festival.
Oh, okay.
That's at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, Dodger Stadium. It's
What
2
is
days.
that word? What does that mean?
No, I saw it. She killed it when she was on stage with Tyler, and everyone. It was a trip. Like, dude. they
Well, he
love her.
stamped her too.
Yeah,
He didn't give a fuck neither. He just stamped her.
yeah. They got a song called
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake stamped her, and my dude stamped her. And it's like I gotta like ask the question: what the fuck is it about?
Yeah.
I could see if she was like dope, like a really dope rapper. Like let's just say, obviously Nicki Minaj is a dope rapper.
Yeah. She could
Whether someone's ghostwriting for her or she's writing her own bars, she's dope. And there's others like Meg Thee
Doja.
Stallion,
Yeah.
Doja Cat,
Doja got
very dope.
Doja Cat.
I could see if she was like writing like that or delivering like that, and motherfuckers making a big deal about her, but it's really not. And they are giving her giving her the ride of rides.
You know what I
Yeah,
think
but-
it is? Is she's got those. No matter if you don't like the song, she's got those hype beats, like those type of beats that get young girls and guys pumped up. You
Well,
know, it's like that.
Yeah, that could be it.
You know, it really is that catchy.
And she's making a run, so
She
salute
is.
to her for that shit.
Because I've seen her like kind of start to come up. But have you heard Doechii?
no,
Doechi's dope.
Yeah, she's coming up right now.
Dope.
Yeah, she's coming up.
She
right now.
and she
Everybody's
got
talking-
bars, dude. Like
even Snow the product. People sleep on her. She's dope.
Yeah, they don't give her and Reverie enough.
Yeah.
they're
Enough
both,
light.
both of them are
both.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dope.
Yeah,
Both of them. They write
Yep.
not only dope raps, but just dope songs in general.
And
Yes.
Snow's good at that Spanish English integration. Like she does it real well. You know, like one line in Spanish, one line in English, or half and half. She does it real well.
I like
It's good.
Rhapsody too.
Yeah, Rhapsody's dope.
Rhapsody's
too.
dope.
She
Is
drops shit.
fire.
There's a lot of dope female MCs that don't get enough light
Yeah.
because they ain't doing the exploitation of the self like the way others are. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Today is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day.
Okay, I like that.
Cover yourself in chocolate, Bobo, and call your girl and say, it's National. I'm covered in chocolate.
Man,
Celebrate.
say less.
He's in New York right now. See what I did there?
He did.
I got that.
Good.
That's one of my favorites, though. Chocolate covered straw
Same.
barrels.
Hey, those are the great. You've made some, I
Yeah,
believe.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
You-
you.
you
He makes
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
This fucking guy right here.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a little too rich for me. But on site, looking at it,
Yeah.
yeah.
first bite would be awesome, but after that, you're
Christmas
like,
time, they do the chocolate covered, the fudge Oreos and then the white fudge Oreos.
Those are
Those
good
are my
too,
best.
bro. Yeah.
You'd feel so fucking guilty, man, because all the calories just
They're like
stacking up.
250 or 300 a cookie.
Yeah, but you're gonna eat more than one.
Of course. That's no, 250 is a lot.
Three.
Bro.
Yeah.
At least
Crazy,
three,
bro.
man.
Jeez, fucking $250 for one cookie, man.
Yeah. The white ones are good, Bolton. The ones they do.
Chingada,
wow,
man.
that's wild.
Cookie.
There they are. Them fuckers are good.
Damn.
Dang, what?
Hey.
Yeah, bro.
Chocolate
You
covered
tried 'em?
chocolate.
Oh, yeah, every year.
Wow.
Hey, I want to say real quick, salute to Slightly Stupid for having us out at Closer to the Sun, because that shit was awesome. I thought it was going to rain out, because it was rain all day, pretty much. You see people like fucking running under the how would you call them? They're not tents. They're not tarps.
Palapas.
Palapas.
Yeah.
Palapas.
Yeah. See these cone shaped deals, these huts.
Ah.
The palapas, the huts, right? See all those people grouped under?
Wow.
They would run for cover when the rain was calming down.
Because it poured.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Now, would
I
you
know you played it.
Any of you guys, like, if you're out there in the resort and you're in the pool and it starts raining,
Yeah.
to get out?
No.
We asked this
No,
question.
No. Lightning, you
because
get out.
because we saw this, right? Yeah, we were watching from our balcony smoking because we were, our heads were covered under where we were at. We're like, why are I get the people that were trying to sunbathe with the little bit of sun that was cracking out between the clouds, laying out. But why are the people in the pool running out? There was no
you're
lightning
already
and
wet.
thunder. I mean,
Lightning, you leave, right?
yeah, but there was none of that.
Right.
There was no thunder.
There's no thunder.
to indicate lightning, and we're just like wondering, like they're already fucking wet.
Yeah.
Why are they running out of
Especially
the
if
pool?
you're drunk, you stay in the pool. It's cool.
I
These
would
wet
stay in there.
motherfuckers
Yeah,
are
it'd be
running under
cool.
the hut like they're gonna get wet.
Yeah, afraid of the water all of a sudden.
Like some people were just too sauced up, if you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
dog.
unless you just don't like rain hitting you in the face.
But
Get
this
it.
this is what we were dealing with. Rain running sideways in all kinds of ways, and we could see Cuba. Cuba was close by. Hello,
Wow.
Cuba.
Those are big water droplets.
Yo, it rains.
Oh no!
there, bro.
It did a sprinkle, it did a slight rain, and then it did a heavy fucking rain.
But then it was done, and then you got to perform, right?
Yeah, but it went from the morning throughout most of the afternoon into the evening, and like maybe an hour before we went on is when it all subsided and it all pushed, and you could see the storms that were hitting Cuba too.
Wow.
You could see them like that. It was fucking pretty significant.
Did other artists not get to play because of the rain?
They had to run under the fucking huts, bro.
Oh, okay.
You can't play in the rain like when it's raining sideways. When the stage is covered, that's fine. But like the way that some of the other stages, they were exposed. So like you can't play.
Yeah, the electronic.
That
That
shit.
all
But
fucked.
there's also the wind. It was very
Windy?
windy.
Yeah.
And
Windy.
windy.
Windy with a slight chance of Lisa.
You know, and you don't want to be under those lighting trussels that
Yeah, you don't want to
hang
do that.
above
Oh,
you.
no.
You know,
The energy, by the way, in the crowd was great. I was
Oh yeah, it
watching.
was a good energy.
Oh,
I was tripping because Iration went on before us, and salute to Iration. They had them going. It was like they were loud. We were like, oh shit, we gotta come on now. What if all these motherfuckers are tired? It's the last day. They may go home.
We got to have Miles and Kyle back on the show. Those guys
And-
are awesome.
Oh yeah, we gotta have them on for sure.
Dope.
And they stuck around, and they got crazy from the front to the back of the show. Man, it was awesome. I cannot say that I had a bad time. Look how the wind was blowing though. Look at the look
Wow.
at this shit.
Damn, look at that. The graphics right there. That's sick. Because of the rain, you could
could see it,
the
yeah.
moisture. Yeah, that's crazy.
And the smoke. The smoke makes it
Sick.
That is so dope, man.
Hell yeah. So dope it opened up, stopped raining.
How was the sound?
Awesome.
Dope.
Coach did an awesome job. Salute to the coach.
Sounds good on the headphones.
All right, yeah. No, we had a good time, man. Salute to Slightly Stupid for putting this together. This was their
Word.
10th anniversary.
Hell yeah.
Charlie Tuna was up there. That's how I heard the song with you, Psycho Les, and Charlie Tuna. It is a fucking banger, son.
Dope.
Oh yeah, Z Trip too.
I mean, you
Hell
did the
yeah.
song. You should know it's dope.
Dope. Yeah.
you sound like you have doubts, son.
It's like, I don't
No,
know. I don't know that it's dope, but
I mean,
I
10
love
years
it,
for what,
man.
an album?
no. It was 10 years of them doing this particular festival.
Oh, okay.
In Cancun.
Gotcha.
Salute to them. Congratulations. Happy 10 year. And did you know it is the birthday of the legendary Billy Gibbons?
Yes.
Born on this day, 1949.
75.
Yup. Legendary, this fucking guy right here.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
One of the best. He used to be in the band with Jimi Hendrix.
That's right. That's right, he was. And did you know it is also the birthday of Michael McCary from Boyz II Men, born on this day in 1972.
Okay,
Salute, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I like him.
I think
shit,
I
okay.
think I think Boyz II Men are on the Masked Singer right now. I think there's 3 dudes that are disguised as the Buffalo guys. It's either Boyz II Men or it's Jodeci, but I think it's Boyz II Men, son.
Them voices, man. Shit.
I know them voices, man. They try to throw them though, like
Right.
the real singers. They try to throw you off and change their tone, so you can't really fucking tell who they are. But I think them boys is boys to me.
have you gotten to like that
Philly.
show?
Huh?
Have you gotten to like
been-
that?
No, wifey and I've been watching it since season 1. It's interesting because you see people that you wouldn't think that could sing their ass off like that, but other celebrities, I should say, athletes, actors, actresses, comedians, and shit like that, and then others that cannot sing.
Yeah.
They're just doing it to go have fun
Be the heel.
and be on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah, they know they're gonna get voted off.
Yeah.
You know who's on it? Our bro Johnny Rotten.
Johnny Rotten.
He says, now you can go back home to your fucking cuckoo clocks.
Damn. And how far has he gotten?
Well, he's not in this season. He was like a couple seasons ago.
But he obviously he didn't win.
I think second or third round he got like tossed. But here's what he was. Look, check it out.
I guess he went back to his own cuckoo.
He went back home to his fucking cuckoo clocks. And did you know? In 1974, Mick Taylor announced he was leaving the Rolling Stones. Goodbye, Mick.
Fuck this shit.
He said, fuck this, mate.
Dude, he was the greatest addition.
I'm
to this.
done. I'm done, I tell you.
Like after Brian, like he was the dude that replaced him.
He said, fuck yous.
So he's on all the good records.
I don't need
Did you
this
still
shit.
get those royalties, even though you
Yeah.
left?
I don't need this. Does that hurt?
Man, is that?
Does that hurt?
Does that hurt? Did you know? In 1993, we lost Charisma. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
What up, Wolf?
He brought a wolf, right? He did it out.
Blaise was looking at it like, I didn't lose my charisma. I still got it. What are you talking about?
Still gotta go,
Still
mate.
got that shit. Yes, rest in peace, man.
Oh yeah.
Word up.
Yeah, that's a dope album. Man.
Yeah.
Word. Did you know? In 1993, MTV premiered Nirvana's Unplugged.
Wow. What a seminal.
And what an unplugged that was.
That was one of the most seminal ones. That's like this.
Yes.
You think of that one. You think of the rap unplugged.
Yeah.
The hip hop unplugged.
Yep.
And then there's the what's the other? The Pearl Jam and
The
Alice in Chains.
They unplugged it all.
Yeah,
know
it's so
what I'm
unplugged.
All right, check this out. Head over to CaliBlaze.net for all your flour and concentrate needs delivered legally.
Yeah.
And I pulled the bolt in right there.
Yep.
Delivered legally and discreetly right to your door. Use code BREALTV at checkout for discounts.
When you say,
I've been seeing a lot of people with
when you say discreetly.
And I
That
mean, it
mean,
comes
like,
in a
take it
regular
to the-
shipping box. It doesn't say like, "Hey, there's."
hey, this is
Or-
weed in
I
here.
don't know what it's like. I thought I maybe like, oh yeah, just leave it in the back.
No, no.
You know,
The box.
in the
Wait,
bush.
the box when it's delivered, it goes shh.
Yeah.
Imagine it had that sound.
Great.
Leave it behind the third
Behind the door.
edge.
Word. All right, look, Sullen, salute to Sullen, one of our sponsors of the show, kicking off their 12th day of Christmas.
Yes.
New products and sales drop every single day now through Christmas, only at SullenClothing.com. Don't miss their brand new Sullen slides and sweatsuits. The ultimate combo for chilling in style this season. Those are some pretty nice slides. Right?
Slides and sweatsuits.
And here's the deal. Spend $150 or more and Sullen will hook you up with a free 40-ounce Sullen tumbler. Because you need that in your life. Tumbling. Perfect for staying hydrated while you're getting faded and medicated and elevated. Like that. I'll put some bars in there. Put some pizzazz on this read. Don't wait. These deals won't last. Head to sullenclothing.com now and gear up for the holidays in true Sullen style. Get it while it's hot. And Dr. Greenthumb, Canoga Park coming soon, December 21st. It's going to be on and popping. We invite you. Come get down with it. And salute to, all these music platforms that are highlighting Real Psycho, the album. There's Apple Music's platforms, New Music Daily, new in hip-hop, rap, heavy hitters, bars, Baseline, and on Tidal playlists, new arrivals in grown rap, and there's it's existing on some Spotify playlist. It's most definitely on the Be Real prescription playlist on Spotify. So if you haven't heard it, go fucking hear it, eh? You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna open up the doors to the insane asylum, but first, prove that you like us by smashing that like.
I just did it. Shit.
He just did it. I did it right before the show started. Bobo didn't do it. He's too good for that. He's too good for that. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking Bobo.
He's stuck on Discord over there. Yeah.
I liked it on Discord.
And we're gonna ban you over there.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Unban me. You
ban me.
I stopped bringing my phone up.
You scoundrel. We will unban you. So all that. And then subscribe, share the show out. Notify yourself by cracking the all notification bell so when we drop this show, you will get notified Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the Start Live. All right? So with that, let's open up the doors. Got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion. We want to hear it. Expedite it via Super Chat. And let's go.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
I can't get over what Bobo said. When you mean discreetly, does that mean like just put it in the back? Like,
You need another joint, Bobo. Seems like
No, I'm
you're
good.
still-
I'm good.
B-Reals was pretty good too. It delivered illegally to you.
know,
So
I mean,
that was
that was
That's pretty
delivered
funny,
illegally.
too.
That imagine that someone's coming up in a car, got a hood on, glasses. Hey, yo, take the shit, man. Hurry up.
Yay!
Hurry up.
That would be a good get up.
That'll be a good little
Like it's
commercial.
delivered like it's illegal.
Yeah.
Just so it gives you the
So you
thrill.
feel good, yeah.
So you get the
exactly.
thrill of making a back alley deal.
The
Dang.
driver says, "Meet me on the corner at 2:00," and then gives you the box.
Yeah.
Delivered discreetly.
2 blocks away.
That was good.
No, we would have to relabel it
Yeah.
indiscreetly and delivered as if it's illegally. That'd be the Halloween version. You know what I mean? When October comes around,
Go to the parking lot behind the liquor store.
we're gonna front like it's a drug deal right here. For the month of October, all deliveries will be made in a black van in a hooded figure. In the spirit of Halloween.
You have them come out, and then you open up them, the doors. You grab them, and you take them around the block. Then
So
you
now we're
dump 'em.
kidnapping people? Fuck.
Yeah, no, Bobo, you're going too far. That's
Now we're-
that's the sauce.
Dump
There you
'em
go
back
too
out.
far. We ain't kidnapping nobody.
Dump them out in the front, back in his front
No,
yard
no.
with the product. There you go. Boom. Have a good time.
Oh man.
Take them for a
Talking
ride
about
around the block.
what was it?
We're taking him around the block.
Take it
We're
around
gonna
the
dump
block.
him off
Real
with
quick.
product. in
with the
his hand.
product. Right, there you go.
That's
Yo.
not a bad idea.
Was that
sometimes.
old school where they were picking
Yeah.
them up in the van?
Yeah, they were picking up in the van,
My boy Blue.
Yep.
making a big scene.
Yep. That was the.
That was crazy when they picked up Blue like that.
Oh, at the bus stop
Yeah, at the
or whatever.
bus
That
stop.
was great, man. That's how we should do it, like that.
All right.
Midget Mike is saying, damn, Callie just be walking around butt naked in the backyard.
Nah, bro.
Don't imagine it, bro.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
real,
good
man.
for you. Don't imagine it.
Yeah, get that out of there.
Get that out of there, bro. You go meditate on something else.
You get the
Clear
hell
your
out
Bobo,
of
look
there,
at the
man.
Bobo's face he's making. He's like, no.
Yeah, clear your mind, bro. Get your mind right.
You need some ohms.
Yeah.
Word.
Even my joint blew up to that.
Joint was like, I'm out.
I'm like, I'm out. I can't hang with this shit.
I've had enough.
The nice
Committed suicide.
hash hole that it was.
Oh,
It's all juicing on the table right now. It's like, oh my God, it's like a bird shit on the table right now.
Bird turd.
But are you hurt? Does that hurt you? You know where that comes from is that you were saying something to Trace, and I was being very real with him in a joking way. I said out of nowhere, does that hurt?
does that hurt?
Now that's
Yeah, and then he reacted like he didn't know how to react 'cause he felt a little hurt.
we almost cried. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Tears.
Tears.
Did it hurt? The tears were
eyes
coming.
had a little bit of water.
Is that
Water.
And Charlie Tuna saying, Callie just walk around the crib in a ballkini, dude.
A ball?
All
Flip-flop.
this is these questions. No, man. No balkinis.
He was just asking,
just
if he wanted to.
Fuck.
He's not saying he does.
Yeah. Not
He was
just
asking.
free balling in my yard.
Hey, you got a lot of balls for that.
You got that right.
He was asking for a friend.
I was asking on the behalf of.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Son wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? I just asked the question for him. All right, next.
Xanadu saying the old job near me was like a 3 skyscraper buildings apartments around us. We always got some guy walking around naked on his balcony.
For sure.
Yeah, he's doing that on purpose to fuck with y'all.
Right.
I mean, what
I
can you
mean,
you only do that if you decide you don't give a fuck and you don't care if it fucks with people.
yeah, if you're a
Because
nudist.
you know that will fuck with people.
Yep.
You know.
There's other people that will observe it and be like, "Hey, look at this motherfucker," right? And chicks that'll be like, "Hey, where's he at?" And others that are like totally disgusted, like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
But it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Stop looking at him.
Just don't look. How about that?
Stop fucking looking at him.
I mean,
Yeah, is it right? No.
He said, "But look at him."
But fucking look the other way if it really bothers you that fucking bad. And it should. Look the other fucking way.
like being a nudist where they just like only wear clothes if they have to go to work.
I just feel free with myself, man, and it's your hang up.
Yeah, that's your.
It's like, wait a minute though.
How are you making
Hold on.
I didn't mean that.
Call me out.
It's a little dicey there. Fuck off. How about that? Because more of us are wearing clothes in public than not.
Yeah.
If it was vice versa, then we could say someone has a hang up.
Can
There's
I
more
hang out?
naked people out there. A couple people wearing clothes. Yeah, hang up.
Dude, imagine if that was like the case. If it was weird that we wore clothes and everyone else was like, dude, what are you doing?
That would be
Stupid.
some funky shit, right?
Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah.
Like people just going like, oh, look at the clothes guy over here, fucking guy, or there's like.
What are
wearing
you trying
clothes.
to hide?
Yeah.
Have you seen the average American body? I'm glad we're in clothes.
Yes,
Okay?
I would.
Very
I would agree with
Yeah.
Callie Bliss.
This ain't
Hey,
Europe, bro.
You
It would
ever
be
been to a nude beach?
No.
terrible. It's everything you
not-
don't want to see.
It's not
Correct.
what you would ever think it's going to be.
Minimum.
I've never
200
been to a
pounds.
nude beach.
Oh.
Thank God.
Oh, I've been. It's
I stumbled on
terrible.
No, man, I've been fortunate not to.
Marseille.
Maui. It was Maui, and there was some. I think
A
it's called
nude
Black
region?
Beach or something like Black Sand Beach. Go check it out. I get over there, and it was just like anything you would not want to see naked. That's who's at a nude.
Old motherfuckers with a lot of money, with
Terrible.
much younger women,
Ace.
and they're wearing shit that should be caught dead in. Not the girls, but the dudes. Yeah, no. They're belly checking, son. They're belly
They're
checking.
Belichick.
Dude, like I went to the
Well,
one-
you know, Bill Belichick, he's like 60 years old. His girlfriend's like in her 20s.
Yep.
Let's call
There it is.
let's call it what it is. That's Belichicking, son.
Called Little Beach.
Hey, it's not like it's funny because you think like, oh god, like I stumbled upon one just like walking around and
Sorry, Ray. I know you're a Patriots fan,
Fuck
dude,
the Patriots.
nude beaches are.
but he's no
never
longer a
hot.
Patriot.
Good.
He's going to be head coach now, right? University of Northern
Oh, he's
Carolina. I
he's
think?
getting head coach.
Oh yeah.
Bobo caught that right there with Ray.
What about
You guys hit you at the same time.
the owner of the Patriots got caught getting a fucking massage from like coming out of.
Yeah,
a
well,
massage
you know,
parlor.
it's kind of different though.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
That's
There's like
old.
a rich guy getting a rub and
This
tuck.
lady,
That's
yeah.
not uncommon.
Yeah.
But that's not. I guess that's not a Belichicking is not uncommon neither.
Not in
it's
LA.
been happening. I mean, you know, since the prehistoric times of man.
Hey, B, I bet you he uses the dog collar.
What?
You know
What?
what I'm saying? No.
You know, like
Damn.
it took for a long time for you to say some random shit, but that was a hell of a start, right?
Don't
there.
miss
Wait a minute.
Sure, dog collars, dude.
Can you go back? All right, there you go. I wanted to say okay, she looked a little younger in the other picture.
She looks older than 20-something here. She looks
the
like she
other
could be
picture,
in her
she
late
looked like-
20s.
In the other picture, she looked like she was like 21, 20.
That's when he was just 62.
That. Oh, look at that.
Now she looks about 24, 25 here.
Agreed.
I don't know how old she is, but that's what she seems to look here.
You
They
look,
basically have the same size tits.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. That ain't
Belichick's
right.
backing, bro.
Damn.
He's training, bro.
That is a burn right
Blue
there.
Chew?
Fuck Belichick.
Blue Chew, yes or no?
Why
I'm
did he
seeing,
break your dreams
she
too
is-
Yeah,
many times?
he was fucking New England. New Giants, we hate them.
Yeah, I
Kidding
know.
me? Yeah.
What
All
can I
right.
tell
But Eli beat him twice, so
What,
Oh, wow.
what I'm asking is Blue Chew or no?
Blue Chew.
him,
Oh.
he's probably injecting, bro.
You would. He's
Damn.
got it intravenous.
Yep.
Trying to keep up with
Yeah.
that.
He's mainlining Viagra.
He's trying to keep up with that, son.
Yeah.
He is 72. She's 24.
God damn.
Oh, my
Belichick.
Oh,
Dude.
I was right on the first guess. Thank you.
She knows he's got that bank and not much time to go.
Where's-
Fact. What did you got to put in 20 years top?
She's fulfilling needs for this old man right
Yep.
here, son.
Exactly. And he'll die happy.
He'll die happy.
Yeah, and she'll die with money.
Everybody else that's outside of it is like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
that's,
Jay.
What has he got in common with this young?
that's way worse than Anthony Kiedis.
Wow, that was even more random than him, but you're right. That was more random than Doobie, but you're right.
I mean, there are limits. I mean, there could be a age gap, but there's a limit to like.
There's like a 40 to 50 year difference in that. Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like what you have to talk about. Like you're gonna talk about fucking.
All they might have is football. She might be one of these young girls, young women that knows football.
Bro, he probably pays her not to talk. What do you mean? Like, yeah.
I don't know
Here's
about all
this.
that.
Dude, that's
Hey.
random thinking she's a football fan because I don't see sports
His
fans.
balls fan.
Well, you know, whatever.
This is, I love it.
to
This is
each
random.
to each his. It's just
Yep.
you know like crazy seeing that, seeing
Yeah,
you know,
right.
seeing great grandpa with
That's your,
someone's
Yeah, that grandpa right there.
great grandpa with a 24-year-old.
How about Anna Nicole Smith? She was
Oh, hell yeah,
26.
she was the
he was
original.
89.
Yeah,
that's the
that,
worst.
That was
You
bad
remember
too.
that.
There was nothing right with that.
Yo, my
But
man.
there was everything right with it. You know why? He was all about it. He knew. He was like,
Yeah.
hey,
Well,
one
I'm
hot
saying
woman.
to the outside eye, nothing was right about
Oh.
that. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, hey, he was living his. He was happy.
And
Bullshit.
she got
He was happy.
he was hella happy. Look at
Yep.
that.
Look at the
face.
look on his face. He looked unhappy to
good
you.
for him.
That was a real smile right there.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Man.
hi.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. The old man died happier than she did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
That's for
smiling.
sure.
She all she had to do
Not
was-
saying it was right in any of this. They both sort of took advantage of each other. You know
That was
what I'm
the
saying?
thing. It was a mutual agreement.
He's
There's
smiling.
anything wrong with it? I
He's
don't.
smiling because at least she peeked at it.
Yeah.
And he's smiling. He says, "Yes, you know, this is-
Yeah.
that's it."
Yeah.
Because he was not doing nothing.
She might get a pee-pee touch tonight.
That
might
was
get
it.
a pee-pee touch, son.
Nothing. He was not putting it down.
One pee-pee touch.
He wasn't putting it up, that's for sure.
Whoa.
He wasn't.
Wow, dude.
This was before the blue chews. Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah.
Shit, that guy.
Rest in
like a
peace
walk.
to both of them.
Yeah.
Next.
He wasn't up for the challenge.
that part.
So you had to get the last one in.
Real quick.
Always bugging us saying, shout to C- for putting yeah, Mo B there in my head days ago. It's still in my head to this day.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we
Yay?
were talking yacht rock.
Yeah, we were
absolutely.
talking about rock.
What did you call it? Both.
There you go.
Yeah, Mo B there.
Yep,
Yeah.
with James Ingram was the actual singer of the song, but Michael McQuattro over there, he sung backgrounds on this song.
Yes, he did. And I think he wrote it, too.
Yeah,
So like,
masterfully.
Now, could you hear that without his voice? If you took Michael's voice out of it, would it cease to be yacht rock?
It would probably be the
Less.
same, just less Mike, if you will, because James Ingram could sing his ass off. He just didn't have those high, thick falsettos that my man Mike McDonald, Mike McD had, son.
He could hit him high. He could hit him high, but Michael McDonald added that texture.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He had high falsettos, but there was like a warmth to it because he could put that breathy and bassy type of shit behind his falsetto.
Yeah.
Like it's a different style. Like most people that did falsetto, it's all high in there, but he has some low that goes with it. It's weird.
Yeah, Michael McDonald's the man.
Yeah, it's the man. One of the kings.
Kings. Yeah, because when he layers up, listen to Steely Dan.
Would you say 3 or 5 kings? Is there 3 or 5 kings of yacht rock? 3 or 5?
Bring it.
I'd say 5.
5.
Yeah.
You can't really, because it's just a certain amount of people
There's guys that flourish there, but
Yeah.
there's guys that own that lane.
Look, I mean, it's
Yeah.
Michael McDonald.
You got to get up on your mic, Cali Blaise.
Kenny Loggins.
Yes.
Christopher Cross.
Yes.
You have to put
Steely.
You have to put in Toto.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, you do, actually.
And then you can add Steely Dan. Because to me, to be honest, I don't think that they're number one as far as
No.
yacht
Hall and
rock.
Oates are before them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hall and Oates is before Steely Dan.
Exactly.
For sure. All right.
El Boogie is saying Rolling Loud keeps bringing a lot of these artists back, and they don't even rap their own lyrics.
Well,
Yeah.
because people will come see the train wreck just to hear the music.
Right on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as that music's playing and the artist is present, they rarely have to even do a performance anymore to be accepted. But some people are taking it serious, and some people are just getting the quick bag and don't even know the words to their songs.
I
Dude.
just saw Future doing like a thing, and he literally did like the first, I don't know, couple bars, and then just stopped, put the mic down, and then they just kept playing the song. Like, I'm like, that shit.
It's a
is
flex,
whack,
but
bro.
it's a flex, but it's like, dude, like people paid a lot of money to come see you perform your songs, and then you just do a flex and let everybody sing that shit while you're there. I mean,
Yeah.
That shit is whack.
then what are we doing?
It's preference.
I think eventually people gonna wise up and
People got to call that whack shit out.
they're gonna call it out, and they want to see some real.
Future's too dope to be doing bullshit like that.
Yeah.
But everyone else is doing it.
So what?
That's
I mean, if everybody's like fucking flying off a cliff doing verses, are you gonna do that shit too?
a lot of them would.
I would not, because I want to continue doing verses.
Right.
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that part. But yeah, it's a trip, dude, because like there's some cats that are really putting it down that don't use any TV tracks. They just rap, you know what I mean? And they do their songs. And then there's people.
Well, hold on. There's a difference because TV tracks only have like certain like hype parts or accents and mostly choruses underneath.
Yeah.
Right? The ones with the vocal tracks that are ghosted underneath, that's like vocals going all the way through it. And that is the wackest shit of all of them.
It's like they're rapping over their album tracks.
It's like you got
exactly
training
what he's
wheels.
doing.
It's
Yeah.
training wheels.
Dude.
That's training wheel rapping right there because you can't do your own song and you need that as a guide.
Dude. And the worst part about it is that they will actually like be rapping over their own voice, right? Their own vocal. And then they start doing their own ad-libs and letting people and the track do the work. And I'm like, yo, homie, that's a little lazy.
Unfortunately, our bro Designer was the first that did that. And when he did that and it was accepted, others started doing the shit with him. And that got to be a thing. Like, well, fuck, I'm not even going to go do my verse. I'm just going to, like, they know it. I'm going to let them sing it. And I'm just going to do the hype parts with them.
My thing was like,
crazy.
if the MCs that were rhyming over their vocals, they weren't even matching the tone of the vocals. So they're usually yelling over the track. And so you're hearing two tones.
Yeah, it's
of
not
the
even
track.
it's not even the right tone.
It's not even the right tone, so that throws it even off.
Yeah.
So at least if they caught the tone.
Like Fat Joe does that a lot. Like when he raps over his vocals, because he does it a lot of times these days, as we've seen, he'll be way up here while his tone on the record is right right in here.
If he matched his tone,
It would be dope.
It would be dope.
But
Even
he feels he needs to yell the verses. It's like, my dude, like, you don't need to yell the verses. Your verses are fucking on fire. Just say them the way they are, you know, and like, don't get too excited in the moment, and like keep them right here. But you know, hey man, every artist got their own way to get down, man. Far be it for me to tell you how to do your shit. I'm just saying that most people, when they come to hear you play, they want to hear you sound as close as you are to that record.
Yeah, right.
When they hear you way out of the pocket, sometimes they'll accept it, but if it's every fucking song and you're not like hitting that tone, yeah, no.
50.
Yeah, 50. He does that too.
Bro. Trust me.
As dope as his songs are, man, and I fuck with 50. Yeah, he does the same shit too.
But his live performance.
It's hard because if you don't spend enough time touring to harness, like your excitement and to like maintain the tone, you know, it's a hard tool to access when you're not consistently accessing it. Like when you hear Doobie on the song, right? He sounds like the tone that he recorded on that song.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound higher, doesn't sound lower. He's right in that fucking pocket.
It's vocal control.
It's called control.
Control.
And
you have that control because, like early on, in the early days, you were yelling.
Yes.
And you didn't
sound anything like I was supposed to.
Exactly. And so then you got that control. Y'all got that control, and that's why you save your voices. You know, you hardly have a sore throat or lose your voice now.
That's what I'm speaking on, though. Like it takes some years to figure that out. You know what I mean? Unless you got good guides that'll teach you that shit early on, so that you're not doing that shit.
Word.
And a lot of rappers don't have that guidance. You know, they know how they got the guys that get them to the studio and like press them to be there, and they're doing that shit. But as it relates to like dealing with the adrenaline and being in front of a real crowd for the first time, or just not enough, it might excite you. And like, it's like they say, right? Like boxers, they all know how to fight. New boxers, they've been training and they're in that fucking ring for the first time. Some of them get hit and know exactly what they should do. Others forget everything they know. And sometimes that happens with rappers. You could be going through the motions and all that shit and think you know, like, I got this. When I get on this stage, I'm going to go rock that. Boom, they get their curtain opens or they walk on that stage and like, oh, shit. They're fucking screaming everything because they see this crowd and they feel like they, you know, as hype as my body language is, my voice got to match that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. But you go to that. And it takes years to fucking get that mastered. And if you don't do enough shows throughout your career, you never master that. And this is what's happening with a couple of our bros that like they haven't done enough shows to recognize they need to control and bring that down. Lest they know and they're just doing it on purpose and they don't give a fuck and this is the way they think it sounds great.
True.
No one's told them.
And no one's bothered to tell them. I'm just saying, you know, if you're gonna spit it like that live, then you should record it like that.
Yes,
for
Pete,
sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't change it. Because you think people are fucking loving that shit. And motherfuckers like, well, you know, man, it was dope, but he was screaming that shit all over the place. It was like it didn't sound anything like.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
At least for me, I want it as close as possible. You go see Busta Rhymes' show. Sounds like the record.
Yeah.
And he's doing all that shit live. He ain't
Fast
cheating.
shit, all of it.
Yes,
Yep.
and he ain't cheating none of that.
New.
Mastery.
Yes.
Takes time.
Takes time, man.
But Busta's been consistently doing shows, doing tours at the craft, learning the control portion of it.
Yep.
And he was good from the get when the first time he performed live with Tribe and did that
Scenario?
Yep, bro, he killed it live.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just saying.
from the beginning, he was fucking dope live. He really was.
Well, you know, he was around a lot of great people beforehand, so they were all guiding him through the shit.
He was
and
the
then,
leaders in the new school before that, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but, you know, he was around the Bomb Squad and Chuck D and those guys. Chuck D gave him the name.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes.
Hey,
Hey,
you know what his name was before Busta Rhymes? Chilioski.
Chilioski.
Yeah. I like
Hey.
that, though.
I heard that there was there was like a bet. It was between young black teenagers and leaders of the new school, and there was like a flip of the coin for each for the name.
Really?
So leaders
For what
of the new
name?
school, either
for the name of the
could've-
group.
either. So it could have been the opposite.
Oh wow.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Imagine that the names were flipped.
Yeah.
I think they both go further if the names were flipped.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Young Black Teenagers, if that was the name of Busta and Charlie
Yeah.
and Dinko, I think that group goes further under that name.
I agree.
And Leaders of the New School with Cameron and the rest of his boys. I think they go further as a group than being called Young Black Teenagers.
Yeah.
Because as dope as they were, it was hard for motherfuckers to take them serious with that name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But leaders
'Cause they
of
were-
new school.
Because they were dope.
Oh hell
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
dude.
But if they had Leaders of the New School as their name,
That
Could have went further.
I think it would have landed better with people
agree.
Yeah.
than
It would've.
some white guys.
Right. Yeah.
Some white guys that grew up in a black neighborhood calling themselves Young Black Teenagers.
It was
That's-
a little
right.
confusing.
Very.
Yeah.
It's confusing and it's asking people a lot
Yes.
in that time to look the other way on.
Yeah.
Because to me, their song was significant. Tap the bottle and twist the cap.
I
like
Fuck
that.
out of
That
here.
was
That,
big.
that was an anthem.
Yeah.
That was a box.
And they
back
could have
then, too.
built more off of that, but like they got caught. I feel like they caught so much shit over the name of their group
Yeah.
that it didn't allow them to grow in a way they could have.
Dude, and their first album was the last Bomb Squad production.
Oh wow.
Because they got signed through.
They had a
Bomb
dope
Squad.
album, man.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
SOUL Records, which
Yeah.
was a Bomb Squad division of MCA
Hey,
Records.
when I got my little introduction into hip hop, which is my scar that goes from here to here, right? People can't see it. They normally don't because it's 20 some odd years that it's healed. But from here to here, I had like a 15-stitch scar from a show that we were doing in New York, right?
Yeah.
Doobie was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This was before Bobo. We're going to a spot, and these dudes are getting tossed out of this club.
Yeah.
They probably caused some trouble in the club. They were drunk. I don't know, but security beats the shit out of them, rolling them out of the club. As we're coming out of our car, this is happening, right? And we're totally separated from this issue. Now, the guys that got beat up, the three guys, they stood at the bottom of the stoop, like trying to call out the security guys, like,
Come down.
come down here,
New York,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because their egos were,
And they were drunk.
yes, and they were drunk. So we passed by them. We had no problem with them. And we're rolling up the steps, and we had just fired our tour manager. Well, we didn't fire him. We let him go because Muggs didn't, want him as tour manager. We needed somebody else. So we let him go. So it was just us three. Son was meeting us at the club. Cameron from Young Black Teenagers was there. And King's son from the Bronx
Yep.
met us out front. We were all moving in the club together, and I was like telling the security guy, "Hey, these three guys are with us," meaning Son, Cameron, and King's son. Right? As I turn around, one of the three dudes that got beat up was throwing a bottle at the security who was talking to me, and I was right in the way of it. Butt of the bottle,
Oof.
boom, hits me right there.
Exploded.
Nah, fortunately it didn't explode.
No, I meant your
yes.
face. The
Yes,
blood.
I gush, right? So they rushed me in the club, and I think Son was the first first to see me when I pulled the beanie off because I felt the blood trickle down. I pulled my beanie off, and I just started to try to cover it.
Yeah.
And I opened it up, and he goes, "Oh
I
shit!"
don't wanna talk
Yeah,
about
because
it, man.
the
I don't
face
wanna talk
and
about
head
that, man.
bleed like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't as
It wa-
bad as what I thought, though,
Yeah.
because when I went to look at it, it was a gash for sure, but it wasn't as bad as the "oh fuck" that Son there gave me.
because it was, like I said,
It was a lot of blood, though.
blood. I mean, B was a soldier, man. He was just holding it down until we got him to the limo, and then it could go to the hospital. But man, I was so pissed off, man, because man, these dudes were throwing glass, man. They were throwing bottles, man. And New York, you know how New York gets, man. And
howdy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And the club was sold out. We were about to rip that shit.
Yeah, this club was so ready for us, and the promoter was like, "Well, you guys got to do something." So at the end of the night, man, with B's permission, man, Sin got on the mic, Cameron got on, and I did a verse, and so did King's son in the name of B, man, because B shouldn't have went through that. Not at all.
Yeah.
I got 14 stitches.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, B,
And
man. Yeah.
both, I had like black eyes on both sides. So when I got home, man, I think the first motherfucker I seen was Kid Frost because we were hanging tough at this time, right? He was like, "Who fucking did this to you, Holmes? We're gonna fucking like, oh no, it wasn't like
that.
It wasn't like that, dog. It was like, what did they do to you, dog? I'm like, no, we're cool.
Innocent
It
bystander.
happened so fast.
Yeah, it happened so fast, and it wasn't at us.
No.
No.
It was at the security guys. I just happened to get in the way.
Oh, dude.
15
It just happened
stitches.
to be at the wrong, in the middle, man.
That's
Dude.
horrible.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Next one.
Crazy, man. That was crazy.
Karina's saying ordered a mystery funk box 5 weeks ago. Canada Post was just ordered back to work after a 4-week strike. I might still get it for Christmas.
All
Much
right.
love, fam.
Word.
Yeah, that
Wow.
sucks.
4
I'm
weeks?
seeing things like
Yeah, they were striking.
yeah, you can't send anything to Canada. Like when I was trying to ship not products but other things, it was like right now you can't because they were on strike.
Wow.
So yeah, they were not
Whoa.
getting their mail.
That's
That
crazy.
was wild. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, well, thank
that-
God it's over.
Yep.
Damn, that's horrible for any country, dude. To just like hold up.
Yeah, that's one of our subscription boxes or prescription boxes. So, check it out on our website, www.bereal.tv. Not bereal.com, bereal.tv.
Just
All right.
Scatterbrain is saying Amazon Music needs more metal. You guys listen to Amazon Music?
never.
I have not listened to Amazon Music.
I didn't even know they had a platform.
I knew they did. They even got live, live
Podcast.
streams and shit, podcasts and stuff.
I've listened to it. I mean, I have the app. It's not my go-to.
Right.
They're trying to grow.
They're definitely trying to grow. They still need work in the quality.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazon.
Okay.
Listen, Amazon, come put me on. I will make it the biggest and the baddest and the bestest. You don't know, but I do.
Hey, if they really wanted to be dope, I know what you're saying about the quality because like
They
even-
really wanted to be dope. They hire B.
Yep.
Not for this show, because that'll come automatically, but to get that shit together for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to up their sound
Yeah.
quality. They need to up, their shit to be
The download.
that true player in the game.
Word.
And they're,
I'll put them in the game, son.
Apple's music's dope. That's where they're all lossless.
I will change the direction of that shit if they brought me on. Son, trust on this.
Word.
Dude, for real, for real.
Yes. All right.
Professor McHappiness is saying, welcome back, Be Real. Shout to the whole squad. Callie Blaise, what's your favorite flower from the menu? He's saying, by the way, your rosin is amazing.
Yes.
Thank you, bro. Right now, I think a couple of them are sold out, but out of the ones that are available, I would say the cereal milk is fire as fuck. The Saint Laurent, fire. They're all good.
Saint Laurent.
A couple are sold out. I think the Donatella sold out. Speaker Knocker sold out. And by the way, we have that same sale going till Wednesday, so just put in BREALTV and you'll get an additional percentage off on the sale that we already have on the site. So right now, with that code, it's like $1.75 an ounce till it runs out.
Dude.
It's very, very cheap.
Don't be a cunt.
That's right.
Saint Laurent.
Saint Laurent.
Saint
Saint
Laurent.
Laurent.
Saint Laurent.
With a croissant.
Saint Laurent.
Yes, sir.
All right.
RS70's asking, AOB, what were some of the songs on the playlist?
What playlist?
I think he's talking about the prescription.
Well, if
Go
you
check it
just
out.
go
Oh,
there,
yeah.
Here it is right here.
Bam, right
Don't be
there.
lazy.
Well, what I got right now, look, if you go from 1 through how many ever, I put the whole album
As you
right
should.
here because why fuck around? The first two I had was you might notice in Lyrical Hammers that we started in November with, but the rest, I mean, it's a pretty rockin' fucking playlist. I put a lot of my newer features
That's
and
dope.
songs on this shit. So there's a lot of that and just some other stuff that have nothing to do with I myself. Yeah, there goes the smoke. The Let Me Tell You Something album right there from number 9 down.
2021.
You know that. And yeah, just and Soul Assassin related songs. You know what I mean? They all up in this prescription. I'm gonna update it and put more shit. So
Serial
just
killers.
stay tuned. Yeah, I mean, this is where a lot of my solo shit lives and features live.
It's my
And-
favorite song.
And other shit I fuck with.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, it's tight.
Yep, that made its way in, son.
Fucking
Made its way in.
Go ahead, V.
Because of fuck with lyricism.
Yeah, you got some Drake on there. That's cool.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh.
Karis One, Public
Oh
Enemy.
yeah, I see the Dwick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Keep going. You're going to fucking analyze the whole thing. Both of you are going to fucking go the whole way.
Go for it, bro.
That's a big playlist.
Yeah, well, it's been over the course of a few years that we've been curating this list.
411 tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some Ghostface on there? Hell yeah.
That me, yeah.
Raekwon?
Baby, come on.
That's
Yeah.
right. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I'm saying.
You guys fucking kidding me, man?
Come on, man.
Of course. All right, what else you got?
Hood Hippies, he's saying emotional damage, LOL. That's what he's saying in the super chat.
True that. A whole lot of emo damage.
And Midget Mike is saying, anybody check out the new Fat Joe album?
No, but I'm gonna check it out.
I got to check it out. I haven't checked it out.
Not yet.
Everybody's dropping this year. The ass end of 24. Everybody's dropping fucking music. Crazy.
Dude, it's.
I know.
Yeah.
Word up. How many songs did he put on?
11.
11.
11.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Well, yeah.
I remember seeing a Fat Joe album that had like 26 to 30 songs. I'm like, why? That's like a triple album you're dropping, my G. Just call it what it is. Call it a triple album then. But this 11 songs,
Cool.
that's the business right there.
My only complaint is like you only get 3 solo songs. It's more feature heavy, and sometimes you just
What,
wanna-
on this right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's what happened on that 36 song album or 26 songs. There was some crazy, ridiculous amount, and there was maybe only 3 songs that he didn't have features on. And a lot of artists were doing that. It wasn't just him. It was
Right. I just not so much a fan of that. I like to hear the artists and maybe just sprinkle some.
Well,
key.
see, this is the thing about features is that, like, if your single is based on a feature and it's popping, what do you do when you go do the show?
Yeah,
Right.
You're going to play that song, but it's going to be only half because the other part is there. Unless you're doing a tour with each other and, like, how many people that you're doing features with is going to be able to go on tour with you?
Unless you have them on the video screen,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and have it.
Video screen or
They're
the other
doing their
thing.
thing.
What's the other thing?
Hologram.
Hologram, yeah.
Hologram. That's a lot.
Yeah, people did that with I can't remember what artist did that with Bieber, and someone else did it with Usher, and
Mm-hmm.
like as their features went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, next in here we got Browsy saying hello to the 5150s.
Salute to Browsy. She was chilling with us. Well, not chilling with us physically, but with us while we were doing the Shade 45 show.
Yeah.
The
Dope.
the Lord Sear special edition.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord Sear special, sorry.
Should bring me in to drop a couple compounds for you.
Oh yeah, that's just what we
That
need.
they need, right?
All right.
All right, we got Marbell in here.
Oh,
He's saying, hey, Reverie. He spelled Reverie wrong.
oops.
Said, hey, Reverie.
Oh, yeah.
You were oddly quiet when the East Siders were here. How come you didn't say you live in LBC and rep red in the LBC when the East Siders were here, you heathen? I hope you read the word. I hope you read the word hit you back. I hope when you read the word hit you back. Easy up. There we go. Shout out to Marbell.
He was talking to you,
He's
right?
talking-
Yeah. But he started it out with, hey, Reverie.
Yeah, you did.
You were oddly quiet when the East Siders were here.
Well, yeah. Maybe he was thinking. Maybe he had Reverie on the mind when he was
Yeah, what
writing.
the hell,
that.
Marbell?
Didn't think he was.
Yeah.
He was writing to you, but thinking of Reverie, son.
Oh, that's a little weird.
No,
But
but
okay.
I mean,
It's a mix right there. It's
Part of
like
what
a
he was-
hybrid thought.
part of what he was saying was just, interesting because there wasn't a peep from you as far as any kind of
no.
colors.
Bolton Blombo was just chilling.
Yeah,
son.
yeah, but when you
you
got
know-
legends at the table, you don't interrupt them or anything like that. You let these guys talk.
That's right. Good answer.
And also, too, I was kicking it with Goldie afterwards. Me and Pedro were talking it up with Goldie, talking about smoking and dabbing, and yeah, me and Goldie are tight.
Yeah, so you
What
didn't
up,
say,
Marbell?
You didn't say blood. You didn't,
Oh yeah, no, he didn't do nothing. I'm picking it with
you didn't say
I'm picking it with Goldie right now.
You didn't do that.
No, I didn't.
All right. You know, it's just selective banging.
I think he would have laughed. I think he would have got a chuckle out of it. Goldie probably would have chuckled at that shit like.
Yo,
Yeah.
both pretty wild, man.
All right.
I was gonna say those two were so cool when they were here. I was just like, damn, like everybody at the table right now is just a legend.
Yeah.
And then those guys were just dropping gems and stories and talking about like, kicking it back with Snoop Dogg and Goldie talking about production and smoking weed. Like, I don't know, it was cool. And those guys could actually smoke.
Yeah.
Like we don't get too many like big smokers on the podcast.
Yeah, they dab and
Yeah,
everything,
no.
man. They don't walk around.
And not for nothing though, but Trey D,
Trey D.
they need to give him more flowers on his bar work because the man is a beast. You know what I'm saying?
And dude, he's so dope. And his tone, everything about him. When he spits, dude.
I do like their album. Their new album, it bangs.
Is it not the one on Death Row?
Yeah, it
I
bangs.
gotta listen to it.
Still easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
Red Blue is saying, yo, unemployment just hit.
All right. Go to
There you
www.caliblaze.net.
You're fired.
Damn.
Start spending that money over there.
There you go.
You're fired.
He's got unemployment, spend it. Oh, man.
You've been, or as they say in England, you've been sacked, mate.
That's what they say?
You're sacked.
Really? They're fired?
Yeah, that's how they their word for fired is sacked. He's been sacked.
It's a good one. I never heard that one.
Today, the Prime Minister has been sacked.
Dumb.
Ball sack.
It's horrible.
He's been ball sacked.
You've been bold.
It's just such,
Bollocks.
but that's another, bollocks.
Bollocks. That's like bullshit
Yeah.
and other things. It's one word that covers a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
You don't know bollocks, mate.
Absolute bollocks, what you just said.
I mean, if he got cussed out by an English guy, would it hit the same? Would it hit?
If you knew what it meant, yeah, it probably
Yeah.
would. If you didn't know what it meant, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you saying to me?"
He would probably kill you.
I mean, was it a disrespect or?
Because it sounds proper,
Like
right?
I don't know.
he just politely
I don't know what
pop off.
I don't know what to think. But if you know the shit, because we've been around it, you know what I'm saying? We would know if somebody was being disrespectful. We'd be like, hey, you watch yourself, buddy, because we will beat your royal ass. All right.
RS70's asking, what was the playlist when you guys were in Mexico?
We did all
Huh?
B-sides.
What?
We did all
Set list,
B-sides.
probably.
Yeah, dude.
All B-sides, yeah.
All B-sides and remixes.
They were grooving.
They were.
Oh, look at how beautiful it
They
is.
got love.
Party songs and,
Dude, you should just go to cypresshillsetlist.com.
someone got the set list. I can't remember who did. The three people fucking snatched up a set list.
Or setlist.fm.
Do they sing it? I can't hear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, that's tight. There's people all up in here, too.
They had the best.
They had the best seats.
They had the
That
best.
is the
seats.
best. Yeah.
The
chilling
Kingly
in
and
there.
Kingly and Prince Suite.
Yep.
Yeah, those were the best spots to have.
Yeah.
Sure.
A-Town got some good footage over here, man. Edited by Javi Lopez. Hello. Yeah.
Sundog with the dance moves.
Oh, yeah. He's just giving you a little. Gives you that Vato Loco, arms up, chicken wing style. Let's go. Let's pull the pants up all the way to the chest, bro. Elbows up dance. Elbows up. Up. I'm going to create a new cholo dance, dog. Elbows up. Up.
What's up, dog?
Elbows up.
There you go.
We'll give it to somebody else to do, obviously.
Right, you
but
just
know,
did C minus.
I'll write it.
He like blew his shoulders out trying to get you to put the
It's
camera.
like, oh, I just
Poor
pulled my
guy
fucking
just
muscle.
blew his back out.
I need to back me out of.
Yeah.
All right.
El Boogie Baby saying, if the government didn't have anything to do with the UFOs or drones, they would have got rid of them immediately.
Yeah, would have sent pilots to shoot him the fuck down.
Yep.
I don't know.
They knew about him.
It's gonna be interesting though.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Remember when that was it like the Chinese? It wasn't like a drone or anything. It was that balloon or something that was coming over from like China and it was just hovering across the United States.
Yeah,
and everybody was complaining about it. Like, we got to shoot it down.
the weather balloon.
Yeah, the Chinese weather balloon.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is a
Oh
spy
my God!
balloon.
That yeah.
Oh yeah, that little
They
weather
got
balloon.
it,
Definitely
like,
a spy
So we
balloon.
deployed millions of dollars worth of hardware to go shoot down the balloons, son.
And what were those balloons?
well, it was
Weather.
gathering data, so they needed to do it. Apparently. All right.
And let's see here. Marbell saying the real question is, can Colton dance on beat?
Oh.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
That is a good question that Marbell raises.
We're gonna get
Can Bolton dance on beat?
Probably not.
We've never seen this.
Did you
Probably
go
like
to
Elaine
prom?
from Seinfeld.
Did you go to
That's what I
prom?
picture.
Oh yeah. I went to like a bunch of proms, to be honest. I went to
Hell yeah.
Because I went to prom like if you're a sophomore in high school and you get asked by like a junior or senior, then you can go to prom.
Oh,
So I went
wow.
to like prom my sophomore year, and then I went to prom also my sophomore year with like somebody from a different town.
This is when you were wrestling, right?
Yeah, wrestling and football.
Ah, he
And then,
is
like-
one of them popular jockheads
And
over
then
there.
junior year, I think I went twice my junior year as well, and then senior year, I just went by my.
Well, he's popular in
Just what?
school, this guy, right?
So that means that you got onto the dance floor.
Oh yeah,
He
but that
was-
was like
hey,
high
bro.
school. But you're surrounded by
Hey.
every other awkward
Bobo.
white kid dancing.
Bobo, he was Kevin. Bobo, he was Kevin Bacon. He was
Losing it?
he was
Yeah.
footloose, son.
Bolton said it right. He was like, you don't stand out. Everyone else is doing the same dumb
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It was illegal to dance in the town.
He was Kevin Bacon, son.
Do you think that if we put on a beat that you can recreate?
I don't think
We
so.
got to record it and put it up on the site.
I would
Exclusive
love
site
to see
footage.
Marbell is talking about, please, Bolton, demonstrate. We would love to see it.
We got to record it and put it up on the BREALTV site exclusively.
You know,
Oh,
but-
if you seen E-Zone dance, probably it's the same as Bolton. Bolton would probably, I would say, it's
Wow.
probably
Look,
the
there
same.
he is.
Bolton does the safety dance.
Bolton does the
That's-
safety
You know
dance.
the safety dance.
That's Bolton in Minnesota after a round of beer darts.
Dude, the coolest thing.
He's ready to dance. You saw that? He had his dance face on.
Oh, dude, he was ready to. He would dance punch his rage away.
Show me your dance face. Show me your
Dude.
dance face, Bolton. I bet it looks like this right here. I'm so serious about dancing.
Dude, that scene where he gets mad because of whatever he gets, and then he goes and has a beer and starts dance punching his
Dance
rage.
punching.
Yeah, dude, it's the best.
Yeah, that was. Kevin, show us you're mad. You're mad, Kevin.
But you're dancing.
But you're dancing. Stay in the rhythm.
And they do it.
Imagine the direction Kevin is getting, and they're like, "Yes, Kevin."
do a one-arm cartwheel.
You
you're mad.
killed it, Kev.
They were cheering him on the whole fucking way, bro. They probably had pom poms in there.
Do these front flips because you're pissed.
You're pissed. We need you to punch the air like 5 times.
Like West Side Story.
These somersaults.
Or air punch. All right.
I would say my face would be so red if you guys made me like just start dancing
Oh, this
and
is
put it on video. I would be
Beg
so. I'd
parts.
feel so awkward and embarrassed.
Oh my god.
well. Then that's something we have to do. All right.
It would be priceless.
It would be priceless.
He is
Do both
shaking
like
at
that.
the thought right
Yep.
now. It's like, damn, why did you guys have to go there?
So why did we even have to talk about this? Now I know
man.
it's a thing. All right.
Ask Obama saying, "Table, name a celebrity you thought was square or squeaky clean, but actually parties hard."
Oh, Full House. What's his name?
Uncle Joey.
Just died. No, Bob
Oh,
Saget.
Bob Saget.
I
You
used
thought
to
he
think-
was straight up?
Yeah, until I heard his
Shit.
stand up, and I was like, "Holy shit!" This ain't what's his name from Full House.
Yeah.
He was brutal. Yeah, he was great.
I don't know. I can't really say that anybody that partied with us that I was surprised. Maybe except for, he didn't really party with us. He asked for a hit from our joint was Bruce Willis, but other than that, no, I don't. I couldn't really tell you
Yeah.
because I don't dry snitch like that anyway. But it just surprised me that Bruce Willis. It didn't surprise me that he smoked weed. It surprised me that he had the fucking moxie to smoke weed with us in the club.
Yeah.
Dope.
without feeling paranoid or like everybody's watching him and like, oh fuck, what am I doing? Like type shit. He just did it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And that surprised me.
I like that. Yeah.
Because most people be in their paranoia bag,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Through that.
especially celebrities. Oh, I
Mhm.
can't let no one see me hitting this fucking joint. Okay. Everybody gather around me. You know, he didn't give a fuck.
Back in the days, you were yeah, dude. You couldn't if you got
You either
photographed-
owned it or you did it in the shadows.
Yeah, and there were so many people that just insisted on doing it in the shadows. It was almost like
I don't want to be judged.
dude. I can't. I got this role I'm
Things-
doing for Disney.
Things
Yeah.
were more
Understood.
conservative. Back
I got that Disney bag to consider.
Yep.
All right, what else you got?
Let's see here. I think that seems to be it. Or no, we got a little bit different saying. I think it's uncrashable passengers drones being tested.
Uncrashable passengers.
Drones. I get what
drones.
you're saying.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Now listen. Let me tell you what. If it crashes, it crashes, and you know anything's bound to happen. What happens to a person when that thing crashes, you can't prevent. You know, like
Yeah.
what it does to a person. Not yet. We
Nope.
don't have that technology yet.
No, we
Maybe
don't.
one day they'll have a device in every vehicle or plane that fucks with matter that like the impact type of shit will not kill you, but
Yeah.
they don't have it right now.
No, they don't.
At least not that we know of. So
No.
I don't, like
interesting.
they're gonna say a bunch of shit about whatever this is, and that's usually the case when they don't know what the fuck it is.
Whatever it is, it's like it's been weeks now, and it's like they just hover right. They don't really even go anywhere. They just hover above, like
Yeah.
just stay like stationary almost, right?
Yeah.
In the sky. That's
We're gonna see
wild.
this dude get into office and deploy millions of dollars worth of shit to shoot those fucking things down.
Then they're gonna shoot back. Oh,
Oh, that would be crazy.
imagine that.
It would be fucked up.
That would be real hella
Yes.
fucked up.
All right. What else you got?
And Ask a Bum's asking, how often did you hang with Ghetto Boys and Fifth Ward Boys?
We hung with the Ghetto Boys individually at times. Hanging out with Bushwick, hanging out with Face, and now and then Willie. It was more Face and Bushwick who we always came across here. They were cool. Who was the other crew?
Fifth Ward Boys.
I don't remember hanging out with the Fifth Ward Boys.
Dude, shout out Rap A Lot Records though. That's OG Rap.
Yeah, salute to them.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up, salute to all y'all, and thank you for being here with us. Hey, once again, we're going to be on Shade 45 tomorrow, 9 a.m., so make sure you check us out there, and we got the mix popping off after this. DJ CeeLo's video mixed out. Check it out on Twitch. B_RealTV is the place, and, if you're a member of the home site, www.breal.tv, you can catch this show and the mix show there as well. So and you can get one of them subscription boxes too. So get down with the get down, and make sure you smash that like before you go. And salute to all y'all for your time, energy, and support and love. We send it right back to you. C-, shout out.
Shout out to everyone here at the table, up in the treehouse, everyone in the office. Shout out to you hanging here with us, and appreciate it. You can follow me at C-Fan4 on all social medias. I love you, Mom. I love you to my sister and my son. And I'll probably be on Twitch tonight, probably like around 7 doing a rock set. So if you want to come join and hang, that's where I'll be. So everyone have a great night. I'll see you on Thursday. What up, Bo Bizzle for shizzle?
All right. Catch me on the socials on Twitter, X at Eric Bobo, IG at Eric_Bobo, also on Discord, Insane Asylum, Bobo's Corner. Big ups to everybody here at the table and the treehouse. Big ups to everybody that came out to the Closer to the Sun show in Cancun. And that was the last show of 2024 with Cypress. It was a big year, and looking forward to next year. So big ups to everybody that came out and saw us. And the Discord mods, big ups to you. And tomorrow night, B-Movie Night is going down. So
I heard you guys are doing pornos.
Dude, did you see the one I left in the group chat?
I saw that one. I saw that. You know, and one of these guys is going to join tomorrow night. They're going to be in there for about 10 minutes and check it out. So catch us. Be movie night.
Yeah.
All right. And Snacks and I, we say, buddy.
Yo, you gonna have Seymour Butts join in, Bobo?
Yeah, dude.
I want to hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up. There we go. Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout out to the Dominator. And what's up, Doobie?
Man, I just want to give a shout out to B, Bobo, C-, Blaise, you, Ray, Dom, Javi Lopez. Got to say what's up to Anthony, Aton, Dro. Also, big shout out to Lord Sear. And thank you guys, man, for just having us on that XM Sirius Word Up Shade 45 Lord Sear thing, man. Thank you guys, man. Word.
Shout out to everybody at the table. 5150's Insane Asylum. Everybody supports the show, supports the site. Go to caliblaze.net. Put in code BREALTV. Get some savings. Much love. And see y'all on Wednesday.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Swallow that.
It's on you, man.
BREALTV.